Boys, it's time to light some candles in the chat. Alabama is not in the college football playoff. What a sad day for us all. The tree is peeing in sympathy for Alabama. SMU did make it, though, in a hard-fought contest. SMU's pretty good. I mean, dude, they crushed Pitt. I mean, crushed them. Good Lord. But welcome, once again, my friends, to another week of Steeler football. Today, they play the Cleveland Brownies. Those wonderful Brownies. I don't believe this matchup predictor at all. I think this is going to be pretty close. Famous Jameis. He is praying to the Lord above. You know what? We'll bring out the Jeebus for multiple reasons today. I'll keep the timber scarf on. We bring out the Jeebus. He is trying to be delivered from pick sixes. Hopefully, he throws a few of them for the sake of the wonderful Jameis Winston. I mean, dude, he's Deshaun Watson with better PR. All he needs to do is make memes, and Deshaun Watson would be beloved like Jameis Winston. And we bring out the Jeebus in that regard. But big news on the Steelers front. George Pickens is out. So no George Pickens today. It's going to be a healthy dose of Mike Williams, Calvin Austin, and Van Jefferson. Maybe a little Ben Skoranek and Scotty Miller, too. But otherwise, should be relatively interesting there. Jedrick Wills on IR, too. So no Jedrick Wills. They're down to, I think, third-string tackles at this point. They do have, I believe, I'm trying to think who they still have. They still have Jack Conklin and Wyatt Teller. So TJ Watt will probably be getting a lot of chip blocks and double teams. So it's more or less going to be on Alex Highsmith, who I believe is returning, as well as a few other guys. Corey Trice is off IR. He will be inactive as well. We're not going to see Bailey Zappi. That sucks. But no Cedric Tillman, too. But Tillman's been a bit of a pain in the ass for different teams as well. Mainly about that. But a few other games going on as well. Las Vegas taking on Tampa Bay. I mean, Tampa Bay should fucking crush. Las Vegas is fucking terrible. The Raiders. And Minnesota, Atlanta. I'm expecting a lot of shenanigans from Minnesota, Atlanta. Two teams that are both eager to choke games away. Oh, dude. And the Kirk Cousins revenge game. Not that, too. He's going to throw for 3 touchdowns and then throw a check down on a 4th and short to lose the game for Atlanta. I can really see that. Saints and Giants in a fringe tank bowl. I mean, that's pretty close to tank bowl, but this is the real tank bowl right here. Jags Titans. Oh, dude. It's like that Thursday Night Football throwback, man. We have the meme Will Levis versus Mac Jones. Oh, dude. It's wonderful. It's so incredible. Beautiful stuff. Jets and Dolphins and Panthers, Eagles. Oh, the poor Panthers are so fucked. They're so fucked. There is a bad slate of football. I'm expecting a lot of fucking shenanigans. All the good stuff happens at 4 o'clock and later. Bills, Rams. Oh, Bears, Niners. That's going to be a fantastic shit show. Seahawks, Cardinals as well. And then Chargers, Chiefs, and Bungles, Cowboys in the Simpsons game. There's going to be so much Simpsons game. Oh, beautiful stuff. Speaking of which, look at this fine logo in a Jets game. Please fix this dumpster fire. Sorry. He's going to throw over several trash cans in solidarity and protest. He's not a big fan of that at all. Poor Mr. Mara. Poor Mr. Mara. What a crazy, crazy thing. Yep, here's the college football playoff for those of you that just missed. Oregon, Georgia, Boise State, and G&T. And Arizona State, ASU, who dominated their championship game, makes it in. Texas at 5. They'll be playing Clemson. That should be a fun matchup. Penn State and Notre Dame, which is why I've never been a fan of expanding, because these two teams are going to get crushed by any of these teams in the top 4. But SMU and Indiana, I mean, Indiana's at a very easy schedule, so I could actually see Notre Dame winning that one. Ohio State, Tennessee, that's going to be fucking huge. Ohio State really shit the bed with that loss to Michigan. Hopefully it slaps a little sense into them. But no Alabama. So sad. S to spit on Alabama's grave. So very sad. The saddest situation in all. Sorry, I had to shitpost right there. Nothing like some good shitposting, but we have ourselves a little bit of a game here. Brownies versus the Steelers. The hope gauge is at pick 6. We are hoping for all the pick 6s, especially by Mr. Famous Jameis Winston. It's George Pickens said it was the snow is the reason why Cleveland had a chance, but unfortunately, we'll see. Cleveland's looking for their first sweep of Pittsburgh since 1988, when the former Browns were still in Cleveland. And Bernie Kosar was their quarterback. Ernest Biner, Schottenheimer, their head coach. Oh, beautiful stuff. And the Smith-O-Meter is currently at no GP, no George Pickens tonight. So as I said, expect a healthy dose of Mike Williams on go routes. Russell Wilson go route. Brrr. He didn't want that Greg Newsom smoke. It's such a shame. Such a true shame, my friend. Connor Akers for 2 thoughts on the college football playoff bracket. I think it's pretty fair. I think the main thing is I'm surprised Bama didn't make it. I figured they would have backdoored in, but I can't really say that about there. Green Draco 313. Hey Tree, who are your picks in the first round? Texas or Clemson, Penn State or SMU, Notre Dame or Indiana, and Ohio State or Tennessee? I know what you're thinking. I'm going to say something and you're going to pick the exact opposite. That's smart. I think Texas takes it against Clemson. They just lost a hard-fought game against Georgia. Clemson's a good team, but Texas is just, they're a blue blood at this point. I think they take it because, I mean, who loses to Georgia? I mean, a lot of teams do. Penn State or SMU, that's tough because SMU is actually a really good team. My question is, I think Penn State pulls it off because of Drew Aller. I mean, the dude's a beast. He's probably the reason why Penn State's in that situation there. I think SMU is going to keep it uncomfortably close. Notre Dame or Indiana, I'm hoping Indiana. I am hoping Indiana. But kickoff's about to get underway. Browns will be kicking off to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jaylen Warren and Cordell Patterson back to return on those fronts. And Ohio State or Tennessee, I want to say Tennessee so we can laugh at Ohio State. I'm thinking that. Well, Leaf Upstead, I mean, you could always do Arch Manning. Arch Manning breakout party. And there's Russell Wilson ready to do high knees on the sideline, ready to stun on these fools. Kickoff about to be underway by Dustin Hopkins, the Browns kicker. Cordell Patterson and Jaylen Warren back to return. Browns kicking towards the river. And we are underway in the Steel City. Kicking off to the left hash, it'll be downed in the end zone by Jaylen Warren for a touchback. And here he comes, Mr. Russell Wilson. All the high knees and the danger witches. The Danger Russ sandwich at Permane Brothers. I still need to do that punishment for this week. Yes, Roll Tide, it is a Coke Zero. Sue me. And Brandon Brock, I'm here for the Jeebus and the pizza. You know what? We won't cross both. We will bring out the Jeebus, and we do have plenty of pizza as well. This box is taking a beating. It's a 1st and 10. It's going to be a single back set. Frame with moves in motion. Browns jump. The Browns jump off sides. That's going to be Maury Shelby B. Harris, who jumped off near the guard right side. And that's going to be a 1st and 5. Yep, he's doing the hands. Lane Clark is your referee today for 5th seed. Or for a 5th season. That's Shelby Harris, former Bronco and Seahawk, who is in charge of the unfortunate jumping. Actually, a couple guys jumped there. Looks like he also had some jumps by Dalvin Tomlinson and Myles Garrett. 1st and 5. Back to single back set. Frame move moves in motion. Fakes motion right to left. 2 tight end set. Lone wide receiver to left is Calvin Austin. Snap down. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Breaks the original line of scrimmage tackle. Moves forward to about the 38-yard line. Gains about 3. It'll be a 2nd down and 2. Coming off of the Pittsburgh Steelers, no real big changes on the offensive line for the Steelers. Relatively similar. Mason McCormick is your starting right guard for James Daniels' season-ending injury. 2nd and 2 coming up once again in the single back set. Najee, your lone setback. 2 tight ends set. Run to the right-hand side. Snap down. Play action. Roll out to the right-hand side by Wilson. Has to throw to his check down, and that's Michael Pruitt. And he's going to be wrapped up just before the line of scrimmage. That went nowhere. Screaming blitzer came in. Wilson had to throw it away to his instant safety valve, and nothing doing there. Loss of 1. Myles Garrett in on the pressure there. Good stuff. James telling us for 10, it would truly be the standard if the Steelers lose their last 5 and finish 9 of 8 and barely make the playoffs. Did you see the college football playoff bracket that was released? And your thoughts on SMU over Bama? Good. Fuck Bama. Nobody likes Bama. SMU just lost a hard-fought game. They shouldn't be punished for it. 3rd and 3. You got a 3 wide receiver set out of the gun as Wilson. Makes the handoff over to Jalen Warren. Rolls out right-hand side. Has to evade pressure. Still rolling. He throws a moon ball deep towards Mike Williams, and unfortunately it's incomplete. It's way out there. It was out of bounds. He just had a little too much mustard on it. It's going to be a 4th and 3. Such a shame. Such a shame indeed. But there was pressure in the face by Myles Garrett, and Williams had him beat. Unfortunately, as I said, a little too much mustard on it. Not much you can do there. Corliss Waitman back to punt. It's hopefully a beautiful punt. I still miss Presley Harvin. He sucked at punting, but I don't care. And it's going to be returned by Kadarius Toney. Hopefully he fumbles. Kadarius Toney, currently on the active roster, added in, former Kansas City Chief. I have to do a double take. I forgot they got Kadarius Toney. I thought he was still in their practice squad. But Kadarius Toney sighting for Mr. 5 Points Vids. Welcome, buddy. Famous Jameis Winston now stepping into the ring. Almost 500 yards of passing. 2 pick sixes, 6 touchdowns, 2 of them to the other team. You can't get anything better from world famous Jameis. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Oh. Dude, they should have been starting this guy. They'd probably be 5 and 6 or 5 and 7, maybe 6 and 7. It'd be a lot better. It's a 1st and 10. Browns going out of the single set under center. Man in motion is Blake Whitehurst inside. Moving in is also going to be Jerry Jeudy. Bunch set. Snap down. Hands off over towards Nick Chubb, but TJ Watt immediately meets him as he gets the ball in the backfield. It's a loss of 3. Come on. That's the way you do it, boys. Yeah, that's a great idea. Nobody blocking TJ Watt. Jack Conklin couldn't get off his block in time. He was waiting for that tight end to move, but unfortunately, no such luck. Yeah, Jack Conklin just missed his block. TJ Watt just came in screaming for a 5-yard loss. It's going to be a 2nd and 15. Lone wide receiver is going to be, I believe, this is Jerry Jeudy. He moves inside. 2 tight ends set. Snap down. Play action in front. Jameis Winston has a scramble in the pocket. Has to throw it away. Screaming blitzers. It was a cover 0. And Jameis Winston with a 3rd and 15. Yeah, he just had to throw it away. Because Patrick Queen was screaming in there. Watt was screaming in there. Cam Hayward was coming into the fray. Keanu Benton. And Alex Highsmith. Jameis Winston's trying to complain for a flag, but unfortunately, I mean, he's trying to lay off. That's clean. That is definitely clean. Mahmoud Farhood for 5. We should mine the state of Alabama for salt. We would have to fill the entire country till 2025 college football season opener. We're going to need it, too. Especially with all that snow and the lake effect here. We could use it. 3rd and 15 out of the empty set gun is Jameis Winston rushing 3. Winston in the pocket. Has to evade pressure, but he can't meet the sacking arms of Alex Highsmith. It was a 3-man rush, and Jameis Winston just ran right into Highsmith. This is the way you do it, boys. This is the way you do it. Yes. Fuck you, Brownies. Dude, he made Ethan Pochich look like a bitch. Actually, technically, rushing 3. Yeah, that should not have been a sack. I don't know what happened there, but it's a loss of 3. A loss of a bajillion. And now, the punter, Corey Bajorquez, is going to have to punt in his own end zone. This might be a block situation. No such luck. It's going to be returned by Calvin Austin in very friendly territory at the 45, down to the 40, still going down to the 36-yard line, where he will be met up immediately by several Cleveland Brownies. Trying to figure out what they're arguing about, but it looks like everything's going to be okay. I thought that was a little bit of an injury or something, but not such much there. Vladimir Arias for 10. Good morning, Tree. I know this is super late, but did you have a good Thanksgiving? Hope all's well with you. Can you wish the Rams some luck today? I hope they're competitive with the Bills later. Well, dude guy, what's going on with the Preds? They're just a mess. I should do a longer video on that. But Vladimir, thank you. I did have a good Thanksgiving, my man. Appreciate that. And I hope the Rams are competitive. I mean, I think the Bills going to crush them, but we'll see. 1st and 10 out of the single back set. Hands off over to Najee Harris. He rumbles towards the 30. First down, still going to the 20, down to the 25. Out of bounds, far side of the 16-yard line. Najee Harris, big hole, gains 15. And we're in business in the Heinz red zone as the towels fly with thick and rich Heinz ketchup. And I know it's not Heinz Field. I don't give a shit anymore. It should still be Heinz Field. Fuck you and suck my dick. Good hole recognition by Najee Harris and just makes him pay. I mean, makes him pay right now. 1st and 10. Out of the single back set, 2 tight end, 2 wide out set. Najee Harris, your lone back in the field. 5 on the line for the Cleveland Browns. Snap down. Toss over towards Najee Harris. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Still moving forward down to the 10. Down to the 9-yard line. Where it will keep going. Their tackle there going to be by Isaiah McGuire. Second-year player out of Missouri. It's going to be a 2nd and 3. Step on for 5. Bengals fan rooting for the Steelers. So we're not the bottom of the AFC North. Steelers go to the playoffs, then collapse like normal. Hey, Stefan, fuck you. Love you, but fuck you. Steelers don't collapse like normal. And Jace Ward for 2 Jags. Titans won of the games this year. That is one of the finest tank bowls you should imagine, sir. Finest. 2nd and 3. 2 tight ends, left-hand side. Van Jefferson, your receiver left. Van Skoranek, your receiver right. Snap down. Toss over towards Najee Harris. Tries to get barrel towards the first down marker. Gains about 2. Going to be just a touch short on that play. Grant Delpit and Jordan Hicks were in on the tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 with 10:30 left in the first quarter. Leo Farron for 2. Cracks me up when Jameis int is always below 1. It's a trap. It should be 1.5. It's always a trap. It's Stefan for 5. Grossi looked. You can get a ticket to Giants Saints for $18. Ooh. Maybe they should sell the team. 3rd and 1. Single back set. Comes back. It's a tush push. And they're going to move it forward. I think there's a flag. This might be an illegal formation. And I believe this might be on Cordero. It's going to be a 1st down if it stands, but we'll see what the flag's on. I think this might be a legal formation. I think they're going to call it on Van because I don't think it was truly set. It is the point of emphasis, as they all say. Yep. Yeah, it's a legal formation, as I figured. Dan Moore Jr. is actually the guy responsible for it. So, I mean, I figured it was a legal formation, but that's just how the life goes. They're saying Dan Moore wasn't really on the line, per se. I'm surprised they call that on Dan Moore. I mean, I figure that might be more on Van Jefferson, but we'll see there. 3rd and 6. Now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's going to be out of the shotgun. Jalen Warren, right-hand side. Pat Freiermuth in motion to the left-hand side. 2 wide receivers right. 4 on the line for the Cleveland Browns out of the nickel at the 13-yard line. Time ticking down, rushing 4. Wilson in the pocket. It's deflected. Ping-pong's incomplete. It bounces harmlessly to the ground. It deflected off an offensive lineman, I believe. And now we go into the finest moment in Steeler football, the field goal unit. They are coming out in full force. Yeah, Wilson threw it off Mason McCormick's helmet. Oops. Cousins actually scored a touchdown. That's great. Shocking. Boswell now out to kick a field goal. It's going to be a relatively easy, I would say, 30-ish yard field goal at the 20-yard line. Snap down. Kick is up. It's Chris Boswell. What do you expect, kids? It's good. It is good. Ain't nothing like an illegal formation. Don't you know that, Leaf? E-Harmony for 5. I want the Eagles to lose just because the guy who spent $3 million. The lulls would be too much. I mean, here's my thinking, too. The Eagles to lose, it would be hilarious. Did Natras Mack make a bet on it? I thought he was more of a Houston guy. Buccaneers got a touchdown. Truly. Danny Gordon, number of TDs for each team Jameis will throw to. I'm thinking at least one each. One to the Steelers, one to the Browns. We'll definitely see. I'm trying to find the super chat where I finished last, and it crashed on me again. That's great. And now I'm probably all stuttery and shit because it's the browser I use. It's fucking annoying. So we'll try this again. We'll try and find it here. Here we go. AAA for 5. Remember when Jets fans made a billboard in protest to tell Woody Johnson to fire Idzik? Same energy in Jersey. I mean, honestly, you should tell Woody Johnson to sell the team too. It's time to fix this dumpster fire. No. You don't fix the dumpster fire. I love 5 being miserable. I appreciate that. And Jim Knowlton, when it's number 1 Georgia versus number 2 Oregon in the final game, can we finally admit it's all a shameless cash grab? Terrible. Well, who knows? I mean, people wanted to see that stuff happens, but that's just how life goes. Just how life goes. Unfortunately, usually the best of the best, and it's usually 2 or 3 teams that usually make it to the top, and it's usually Bama or Georgia or LSU back in the day. Maybe Texas has a chance. Oregon, I think, has a legit shot too. Install Ubuntu. I don't know what Ubuntu is. And it's not Internet Explorer, but whatever. I'm actually using, someone said Netscape Navigator. I'm using AOL. And now I'm going to be disconnected, just like AOL too. And Jonathan Busher, Tree, I need 2 field goals by Boz, a touchdown by Najee, and 30 yards for Calvin Austin. Well, you got one of those field goals by Boz. I think the 2 field goals are actually going to be your best option right now. Tristan Judd, will my Razorbacks ever have success tree? In the SEC, it's going to be tough. So I couldn't tell you there. I'm going to be completely honest. I mean, the Pitt Panthers, I don't know if they're going to have success either. And it's we have to deal with Penn State's insufferability. It's like half the city is Penn State's fan, half the city is Pitt. And we have a massive inferiority complex. It is not fun. Cam Bam 826. Will we see a haters guide to the college football playoffs since there's 12 teams now? I don't know if I'm going to have the time. That's the problem. If you have a chance, look up a guy named Squidtard Sports. He's been doing a sports ball for college football. That's really good shit, by the way. So if you get a chance, look up him. So I'll actually, I actually found him off a response on Twitter. So that's oddly how I sounded. So look him up. He'll probably have some stuff on the college football playoff too. He does weekly college football vids in the style of sports ball. So if you're into that sort of stuff, absolutely give it a like and give it a shot. And Austin Amino Tree, where do you think Juan Soto's going? To a Swiss bank account to open up the vaults and make sure it is not taxed to hell. It's a 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns shotgun formation. Man in motion is going to be Elijah Moore. 3 wide receiver set. Nick Chubb to his left-hand side. Snap is down. House over towards Nick Chubb. Tries to break over the middle. Does. Still moving forward. Actually, sorry, that's Jerome Ford. He's going to gain about 7. Patrick Queen in on the tackle. The 2nd and 3 with 9:20 left in the first quarter. Still moving there. Such is the life. Well, see, Kendall, they wanted 12 for the money. That's why they did it. They want the buys, too. 5 uses X videos for browsing. No, he uses it. He uses that in his shed. 2nd and 3 out of the gun again. Man in motion is Michael Woods. Fakes motion, 2 wide out, set 4 on the line for the Steelers. Snap down, handoff over towards Nick Chubb this time. I got the name right. He's going to get the first down a little bit more. Gains 6 towards the right hash. It's a first down. Alex Highsmith was in on the tackle. 8:43 left in the first quarter. Rival Darkness 1. Are there any similarities in how Carroll coached and the way Tomlin coaches? Or was Sean Payton really that bad for Wilson, asking as a Broncos fan? I think the whole Denver thing was skewered because Nathaniel Hackett didn't really have a leash on him, and Russell Wilson was able to just bring in his guys. He didn't really have any correction. And the problem is Sean Payton never really liked Russell Wilson. So he wanted his own guy. Single back set for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Browns out of a 1st and 10. 2 wide receiver set. Man in motion is going to be Whiteheart. Snap down. Toss over towards Nick Chubb. He's wrapped up just past the line of scrimmage. Gains 1. TJ Watt wraps him up as well as Larry Ogunjobi. It's going to be a 2nd and 9 with 8 minutes left. Good stuff. Good stuff. Such is life. But as I said, rivaled, Sean Payton never really liked Russell Wilson. It was never really his style of quarterback, so he wanted his own guy. Ooh, Darnold got sacked. Ooh, Darnold always gets sacked. Ain't that the truth? And Jared Froman, what's more unstable, the Middle East, New York Jets, or Florida? Jets. I mean, honestly, they should do what Syria does and overthrow Woody Johnson, but what do I know? 2nd and 10. Empty set gun. Man out of the pockets, Pierre Strong. 4 wide receiver set, snap down. Winston in the pocket, delivers over the middle. Caught by Elijah Moore in Steeler territory down to the 37-yard line. Rolls over, tackled by Deshaun Elliott, and now they're in field goal range in business. First down, Cleveland Brownies. Miami's up 6-0, by the way, on New York Jets. The J-E-S-T, jest. Such is the good life. Falcons did score a touchdown, though. It's a 1st and 10. For the Cleveland Browns in Steeler territory for the first time all day. 6:48 left in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. For the Browns, 2 wide receivers right, tight ends left. Snap down. 4-man rush for the Steelers. Throws over the middle again. It's nearly picked off by DeMonte KZ. David Njoku, the intended receiver, but DeMonte KZ could not grab his full mitts on it. Good deflection. 2nd down incoming for Cleveland Brownies. Dude, I'm hoping for those pick sixes, man. I am really hoping for those pick sixes. Yep, KZ had a shot at it. Couldn't really properly corral it, though. Damn it. That's the famous Jameis experience, baby. You gotta love it. And total malarkey for 5. We need to make McCaskey go to the Bears for the memes. The wonders of Clark management. Empty set gun for the Cleveland Brownies. Tight end and running back flanking the tackles. Winston throws to his check down. Jerome Ford caught, but wrapped up by Peyton Wilson after a gain of 1 inbounds. Thought he was still in bounds, but unfortunately nothing happened there. It's a 3rd and 9. Winston couldn't really find anybody. Goes to his check down. Not much you can do there. Peyton Wilson, solid open field tackle. Oh, dude, I'm hoping for a pick 6. I'm hoping for... pray to the Lord for those pick 6s. Well, here, Astral King. And nowadays, it's college numbers. It's why you have wide receivers in the single digits now. I'm not used to it either. Trust me. I want my wide receivers in the 80s like a real man. 3rd and 9. Out in the shotgun formation. Nick Chubb to the right-hand side and Njoku in motion from right to left. Snap down. Winston steps up in the pocket. Has to evade pressure and throws it deep to a wide-open Jerry Jeudy. Broken coverage. Touchdown, Cleveland. Someone throw a flag. Flag. Come on. Come on. No flag. Fucking bullshit. Jameis Winston experience steps up in the pocket. Winston just, everyone just had a broken coverage there. I'm not sure what happened, but Jerry Jeudy was galloping open on that play. Well, 6-3 Brownies. Dustin Hopkins out to try the extra point. Towards the river. Hopefully it misses. Please. He's not going to miss. Well. Hollow, the explosive plays only for Matt Eberflus. The Flus is not loose anymore. The Flus is just done. That's just how it does. Well, crazy frankly, what happened is with Jeudy, he was that wide open. It was a broken coverage. I'm guessing what happened was, I think it might have been Queen or Landon Roberts. He saw Jameis Winston step up in the pocket and assumed he was going to scramble. I think that's what happened there. Probably why. Turd Ferguson for 5. Watch your mouth about Bama. Your safety and running back are from there, but seriously, SMU deserves it. That was a hell of a game, and Bama has been trash. Well, Bama, they're still trying to figure out life without Nick Saban. They'll go to a random bowl on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. They'll be fine. Speedy V, what happened to NHL Sports Ball? I'm writing it right now. So I'm hoping it to be out later this week. But once Sports Ball happens, it's just been a mess. The problem is I'm trying to catch up on a bunch of things, so writing that out now, hoping for something relatively easy. I mean, look at what's happening with the Rangers right now, man. Jacob Trouba nearly bullied out of a no-trade clause and gets sent to hockey hell in Anaheim. Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing. And then they extend to Igor Shesterkin, and now everyone's saying it's an overpay. But, dude, look at the last 2 playoff runs. Shesty was the only reason they went that far to begin with. And I know they got crushed by New Jersey. That series was ending in 4 or 5 without Shesty. Shesty was the best goalie in that first round by a country mile. Especially in terms of metrics. Oh, Isaac Kanan, as a Jets fan, what do you see them doing in 2025? Hopefully overthrowing Woody Johnson and hopefully telling him to fuck off and never return. And maybe then you'll have a chance. E. Harmony, thoughts on who to replace Tucker? I mean, anyone who can kick a field goal. I think the thing is they're not going to replace Tucker this season. They'll wait till after the year, and then they'll cut him. That's probably what's going to happen. You know, they can say Roll Tide because they can't spell elephant. I couldn't really tell. Wait, Knucklehead? I'm so sorry you subject your 60-year-old dad to my videos. I'm so sorry, dude. Such is life. Owl for 5. Packers Twitter is still crying. In comparison to my barmates who are Packers fans who are already over it, Detroit broke Twitter fans. It's great. Dude, Packers fans were talking so much shit before the game. I remember in Clickbait Sports, Grossi was saying, oh yeah, the Packers are going to win. No. They were humbled at the altar of the Motor City. And they're talking about, oh, the knee's down. That should have been a bad play. No. Let me tell you this. It's not college. Unless a defender touches him or he willingly gives himself up, that's a live ball. Kick is away for the Steelers. It's going to be drifting into the end zone for a touchback. Jalen Warren will just let it go. And hopefully the Steelers don't fuck it up. Hopefully they don't. Yeah, that's Minka's guy. I'm not sure what he's doing there. He's not trying to look at the quarterback. He's trying to... What was Minka doing there? It seems like he was way too passive on that play. Huh. Such is life. And Daniel Morales, I'll get to you after this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, 3 wide receivers set. Flanking behind is Cordero Patterson. He'll throw the check down to Cordero. And he's wrapped up immediately in the backfield. Nobody was recovering that whatsoever. Tackle there by Mohamed Diabate. Second-year player out of Utah. That was telegraphed. They tried to do a swing route behind Wilson, Cordero Patterson out of the gun. Now they're going out of the no huddle. 4 wide receiver set. Wilson throws over the sideline. Caught on that play by Scotty Miller. He'll get close to the first down marker. It's going to be mid-range, 3rd and 5 as he's taken out of bounds. 5:19 and ticking left in the first quarter. Oh, hey! Baker Mayfield got a touchdown. Let's go. The Bucs are just going to cream the Raiders. The Raiders are fucking shit. They are terrible. 3rd and 4. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, Russell Wilson has 5 whole passing yards on the day. Celebration time in Pittsburgh, 3 for 5. Such is life indeed. Out of the empty set gun, Jalen Warren moves to the right-hand side of Russell Wilson. Freiermuth in motion. 4 on the line for the Browns, showing blitz, rushing 4. Wilson steps up, has to evade pressure. He's repped up, and he just has to throw it away. Incomplete. 3 Browns screaming in the backfield towards him, but nothing there. And the Steelers are going to have to punt. This ain't good so far, boys. Yeah, you had 3 Brownies who just ate Russell Wilson for lunch. Myles Garrett as well as Ogbo Okoronkwo. And I believe the other one there was probably James Houston or Cameron Thomas. Corliss Waitman back to punt it again, and now there's a flag. What's the flag on? Yeah, a ref just threw a flag. I'm trying to figure out what the penalty's on. No, everyone's just confused. Yeah, now they're calling intentional grounding? It probably wasn't a receiver in the vicinity when he threw it out, but I don't know. I'm surprised they called intentional grounding there and not on the last Browns game, but yeah, all he has to do is throw it a little further to the side and just a little lower, and that's not an intentional grounding, but what do I know? It's a 4th and 14 now. Corliss Waitman back to punt. Out of the return, Kadarius Toney. Hey, Tony, hope you fumbled the ball, buddy. And it's going to be a relatively modest punt to the 38-yard line as it gently bounces out of bounds. Well, yeah, this is definitely one of the moments of our time. Definitely one of the moments of our time. This is not good. Yeah. Someone save me, please. Tom did pay the refs. Did he predict that the Steelers were going to win? Probably did. And Daniel Morales for 5. Howdy, Tree, hoping for a Steelers loss today. I'm facing Russ and Boswell. Actually, I missed a 50, too. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry, man. What happened was when it crashed, it reset everything. So I'll get to you in a second. And Facing Western Boswell, should Alabama made the CFP? No, I actually shouldn't have. Let's get to this 50 bomb by Bragging Rights Sports. Bring out the Jeebus. I didn't miss you, man. I swear, my computer crashed. I saw you. Tree, I have a very tough decision to make. Do I go with SMU versus Penn State or Steelers versus Ravens? One game is a playoff whiteout at Beaver Stadium, and my sister went to SMU, and the other is a potential blackout with the AFC North title at stake at M&T. Ooh, I mean, I'm an anti-Penn State guy, so I would say I would go with the blackout. But I mean, if Penn State, you might not get another chance of this, so I go with them, to be honest. That would be my bet. But I would go Steelers because fuck Penn State. I hope they lose. I truly hope they lose. And K&D, I mean, it's looking like a brutal start so far. We'll see. We'll see. Bucks are off to a fast start against the Raiders. The Raiders suck. They're up 14-0. It's going to be rough. It's going to be one of the games of our time. Is truly one of the games of our time. Oh, the Steelers definitely do need Jeebus, my friend. We need all the Jeebus. It's Browns have our numbers so far, but still plenty of football left. And Al for 2, what do you think will happen to the Floos? He'll probably get a defensive consulting job or like an assistant coaching job somewhere. He should not get a head coaching job again, but it's yeah. Well, Green Dronco, how did the Raiders beat Baltimore week 2? Baltimore. They beat themselves. They always do that shit. Well, mostly organic. I hate Penn State because, well, and secondly, I have to deal with our fan base being absolutely have a superiority complex around here. It's the Sandusky thing. It's just the air of just elitism they have. I just can't stand them. It's one of those things. They act like they're hot shit, yet in reality, they keep losing to fucking Ohio State and Michigan. It's definitely fun. Definitely fun. Cedric Alpha, I'll get to you after this 1st and 10. Actually, I have a little time. For sports ball, you're going to show Bengals Cowboys as the regular game or show it in the Simpsons style they're doing this week? Interesting question. That's the only reason why that hasn't been flexed. It's because of that Simpsons shit. 2 running backs set out of the gun. Elijah Moore fakes the handoff, rolls off over towards Nick Chubb. He's wrapped up for a gain of 5. Tackled there by TJ Watt and Larry Ogunjobi. In the life there. Quarterback matchups following 400-plus yard passing yards all time. It's Jameis versus Russell, and Fitz versus Roethlisberger and Peyton and Eli. Ooh. Jameis and Russell after 400 yards passing games. Let's get it, son. And Deacanosa698, death taxes, and the Steelers are once again playing down the competition. No. 2nd and 6 out of the gun. Winston in the pocket, standing confidently, looking, throws over the middle, incomplete. Attempted receiver there was going to be Blake Whiteheart, but unfortunately, just out of his reach. It's going to be a 3rd down and 6 for L Brownies. In the meantime, looks like it was either Njoku or Whiteheart that was trying to get it, but unfortunately, nothing doing for either side. So he just missed. 3rd and 6, and the towels are coming out. The Yinzers are starting to fly out of the gun. Jerome Ford, you're running back to the right-hand side of Jameis Winston. 3 wide receivers right. Elijah Moore swings behind Jameis. Takes it down. 4-step drop. Throws to his check down Elijah Moore. And is wrapped up immediately by Dante Jackson on the one-on-one open field tackle. But there is a flag. What is the flag on for Dante? This will be a 4th down, but I'm expecting some shenanigans. Probably a hold or something, but we'll see. Roughing the passer? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, let's see this roughing the passer call. Oh, come on. Fuck you, refs. Like, the problem is he was way too late. That's why they're doing it, but it's that fucking horse shit. It's like, are you kidding me? Fucking horse shit. That's horse shit. Fuck you. It's the player safety, yet in reality, they'll just give Azeez Al-Shaair a 3-game suspension. What do you want him to do? Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. Yeah, you touched the quarterback. You're a flag now. Eat a fucking dick. Eat a dick. You. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns in Steeler territory at the 44-yard line with a 15-yard penalty. Chubb, your running back in the backfield out of the gun. Handoff over towards Chubb. He's going to gain 1 or 2. Not really much else there. Keanu Benton as well as Cameron Hayward were in on the tackle. 2nd and 8 coming up, 3:19 left in the first quarter. And now they're going to show the Sam Darnold touchdown. It's a little bit of a moon ball. Well, actually, sorry. What was number 21 for Atlanta doing? He just completely juked out by Jordan Addison on an underthrown ball. I wasn't sure what the hell was happening there. Jesus Christ. Oh, so it's irrelevant. NHL player safety, $5,000 fine. Maximum allowed by the NHL CBA. Out of the gun, 3 wide receivers set for Jameis. Snap down. Throws over to the far side, incomplete. Attempted receiver there was Judge Judy, thrown out of bounds just out of his reach. Joey Porter Jr. on the coverage. Surprisingly, he hasn't fucked up so far, but we'll see. There's plenty of time. Yeah, hello, Watt. That was a bit of an NBA flop. It's like, come on, man. Come on. Well, it worked because he got the penalty. Let me move up and don't fucking crash my browser. Jesus Christ. It fucking crashed again. God damn it. You think browsers would improve over time or something. But what do I know? What do I know? 3rd and 8. Empty set gun. 3 wide receivers set. Rushing for the Browns. And there's a flag on the play. This might be a false start. Looks like this is going to be coming back. It's a delay of game penalty on the Browns. They couldn't get it off in time. 1st down. Sorry, 3rd down and I believe 12. Spencer O'Neal for 5. A tree stream on my birthday? Hell yeah. Stars Guy Super Bowl. You know what, buddy? Spencer, happy birthday, brother. Hopefully the stream goes out as well as I hope it is. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Mr. Venom 1998. If the Browns win again today, then the Lake Erie Bros are officially the Steelers' new daddies. First time they've swept the series since 1988, so it's very possible. Now it's a 3rd and 13, empty set gun. Out of the nickel or the Steelers, snap is down. 5 wide receiver set, throws to his check down. David Njoku caught. He's going to get down to about the 41-yard line, but it's a tackle there by, I believe that's Minka Fitzpatrick. First time he's done that is a 4th down and 7. This may be a bit out of their field goal range, but we'll see. Yep, this is out of field goal range. The Browns are going to have to punt. Corey Bojorquez back to punt, and they're going to try and pin this one deep. Calvin Austin standing at his own 13, 12-yard line to try and get the return. The delay of game probably cost him a field goal there, unfortunately, but the ref ball does not come to hurt the Steelers. Bojorquez sets, delivers the punt. It's a gentle boom down to about the 13-yard line. He'll let it bounce, but unfortunately it's going to take a generous Cleveland Browns. It'll land at the 9-yard line as Nathaniel Watson's able to claim it there. Solid punt by Bojorquez, and the Steelers are going to have to take care of some business. And James Stilling asking, will truly be the standard if the Steelers finish 9-8 and barely make the playoffs? Yes, and then we will lose in the 7th seed, and then I will be fucking pissed. I will not be a fan of that shit. But in the meantime, I'm going to take care of some business real quick. Jeebus, Chair, do your thing as always. I'll be right back. Do your thing. All right, we're back. We're back just in time for the Steeler football. Enough Steeler football and enough chair. But if I say so myself, there is a glorious time indeed. I have to mention something. There's another bathroom entering for Russell Wilson right now. Feel that toilet. Feel it flush. Look at all the flushing. Glorious flushing. That is 24 bathrooms for Russell Wilson and 33 sightings of chair. This is why you're here, folks. This is why you're here. The good shit. Single back set. Van Jefferson fakes motion. And there's another toilet for Russell Wilson. Hopefully it'll get him going. Lots of flushing. Throws a check down towards Scotty Miller. Caught. Deflects towards the 15. Past the first down marker. It'll be just short of the first down marker, I should say. Down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 9. If there's one thing that everybody loves, it's especially Tom Grossi. He loves some Scotty Miller. Especially against Kevin King. Beautiful. Alex Mutsayers, the Steelers have infinite blue shells. Second and 1. They have a 1st and 1 on the screen. It's a toss play over to Najee Harris. Tries to break an original line of scrimmage. He can't get there. Loses 1. Toss play far side. Read like a book. It was read like it was good night moon. Good night Najee Harris. Good night 2nd down. 3rd and 2 coming up. Mohamed Diabate. Now they're going out of the no huddle. 4 wide receivers set. Out of the gun. It's not... Wilson rushing 4. Wilson in the pocket. He's going to throw a moon ball over towards Scotty Miller. Incomplete. It was overthrown, and it's a 4th and 2. Here's the thing. You have a 2nd and 1. You're running a fucking toss play far side. Okay. Whatever you say. And now we back to punt. And Cousins threw a pick. Another pick. Waitman's back to punt. Delivered to Kadarius Toney. He'll return to the 27-yard line. Tries to juke skin and skedazzle. Down to the 30. Jukes at the 35. Spins out of tackle at the 37. A lot of effort for 10 yards. Big Red Tyler Matakevich was in on the tackle. Fucking Kadarius Toney. He has a job in the NFL. Well, Tim Berard, this is Arthur Smith play calling. That is definitely Arthur Smith play calling. You should know this, man. You should absolutely know this. You should definitely know this. What is this shit? First and 10, 3 wide receivers right, snap down, pounder over towards Jerome Ford. He's wrapped up and lost it 2. That was going nowhere. It was also read like a book. Not good night moon. It was more like 1 fish, 2 fish, blowfish, bluefish. 1 yard, 2 yard loss, blowfish, bluefish, brannies. That was terrible. I should never do it again. Truly, never, ever, ever do that again. Drew Lock is 0 for 8. That is hilarious. Second and 11 out of the gun. 3 wide receivers set out of the gun is Jameis Winston. Out of the nickel are the Steelers. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Pretty ugly first quarter so far. The Brownies are leading 7-0 and or 7-3. And we should truly be amazed at such a glorious enterprise. This is the game of our time. Titans are up 3-0. Mac Jones already has a pick. The Jets are charging. It's 9-3. But is Aaron Rodgers going to throw a pick 6? Devon Achane has a touchdown so far. Falcons and Vikings tied at 7. Kirk, let's fuck our cousins and fuck our team at the same time. We got to talk about Kirk Cousins because it's... he was doing well for a bit, and then came the yeah. It's dark times. Saints are up 7-0. Let's see if Drew Lock has completed a pass. No, he has not completed a pass. He's 0 for 8. Better quarterback rating than probably Daniel Jones would have. He would have thrown a pick by now. But it's Saints are just going to walk with this one because the Giants are so fucking bad. Jesus Christ. Tampa Bay. Woof. 2 touchdowns and a pick. I'm surprised he threw a pick so far, but AOC's throwing a pick. Kalavon Chason has thrown a pick as well, but no Bucky Irving so far, though. Interesting. The Eagles are losing to the Carolina Panthers. This is not a drill, kids. This is not a drill. The Eagles are losing to the Carolina Panthers, but they are moving the football. Still plenty of time, though. Still plenty of time. And those are the games of our time. It's definitely a fine slate we have. It's going to be a fine sort of shit shows. Very fine. Very, very fine people. Truly fine people. Oh, and the fumbles on the Raiders. Such is life. Definitely. Musical aviatrix for five bones. Once again, put $5 on the Browns, so I win no matter what happens this game. Hey, the money line will probably pay out pretty well. And Leo Farron, imagine having a lower scoring game in fair weather versus the one in the snow. There's still 45 minutes left. Give it time. And Coach Bill Basketball and the coach, in the words of the Grossi ref, flag. We didn't Venmo the refs today. I don't understand why they didn't do it. It's bullshit. And Al for 5, can I get 1 week where I can trust a team to beat Minnesota or the Eagles? Do the Lions have to do everything themselves? Yes. Yes. Ooh. Winston out of the gun. He's going to have to scramble out of the pocket. Pressure in his face. He just has to throw it away. Closest receiver in the vicinity was going to be, I think, I can't see who that was. I think it might have been Njoku. It could have been Whitehair, but otherwise nothing much doing on either side. Sorry, that was Judy, was the attempted receiver. But not much happening. TJ Watt watching his brother JJ, or JJ watching his brother TJ. 3rd and 11. Fans are waving their towels. Out of the empty set gun is Jameis Winston. 4 on the line for the Steelers. At the 37-yard line, Elijah Moore moves inside in motion. Snap down, rushing for the Steelers. Winston throws far side toward the pocket. He overthrows his receiver. He had a wide open man in Michael Woods. He just had a little too much mustard on it. Couldn't get it there. Incomplete. Throws out of bounds. 4th down and 11 coming up. He had him open too. It's a shame. He must have seen the pressure from Highsmith coming and panicked. But now Cody Bojorquez back to punt. Now this is AFC North football, baby. We denied AFC North football, but we didn't get it this time. 4th and 11. Bojorquez will be back to punt. Austin back to return. Punt is away. And it is delivered. Hand over fist. And it's a gentle punt. And it actually just rolls gently into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be at the 20-yard line where the Steelers will restart again. And hopefully not fuck this up. AAA, Judy ain't no goofy. Extend him, Browns. Well, here's the thing. They already extended Judy. They extended him last offseason. So you have him for another 3 years, I think. And Al for 2. The chair said he knows who killed that CEO. The secret is, I think Chair hired that guy to kill the CEO. Just saying. I think that's who really did it there. I've never seen something unite the right and left more than that CEO dying. Like, I feel bad for his friends and family, but the same thing. It's just health insurance. Everyone knows a horror story from that. So they're using him as a conduit to fuck health insurance. I don't blame him for that. 1st and 10 for the Steelers out of the gun. Jalen Warren running back to the right-hand side. 2 wide receivers set. Brown showing blitz, especially towards the far side. Snap is down, rushing 5. Wilson in the pocket confidently. He just has to chuck it away. Not enough time, incomplete. That was going to be Darnell Washington, who was the attempted receiver, but a little too much mustard on that. Yeah, Breece Hall is out, so I think this is actually Isaiah Davis who got the touchdown. Oh, dude, if the Jets win this one, the Dolphins are done. They needed to go perfect. 2nd and 10 out of the single back set. Jalen Warren, your single back. Van Jefferson in motion. Fakes motion. 2 wide receivers to your right-hand side. Snap is down. He's wrapped up immediately. It was done the moment the ball was handed off. Tackled there by Cameron Thomas, third-year player to San Diego State. Darnell Washington missed his block. That's what happened. And if it weren't him, Shelby Harris would have gotten him. That's atrocious. Good Lord. 3rd and 16, empty set, gone at the 16-yard line, falling sideways fast. 4 wide receiver set. Wilson's going to scramble for it, still scrambling, and he moves to the 24, but he's nowhere close. He gains 8 before he gives himself up on the slide, and the punting unit's coming out again. Fucking kill me. And Jeff Hogg for 10. As a Packers fan, I say officialing is always a crapshoot. Goff wasn't touched and maybe have to offense show up in the first half. They had their chances and lost. Go Pack, go. Well, what happened was Packers needed a touchdown on that final drive. They didn't get it. It's going to be a return by Kadarius Toney at the 30. Down to the 35, still 40 to 40. Spins to the 47-yard line. Very good field position for the Browns. Gained 17 on that return. But as I was saying, Jeff, the fact that they had offensive pass interference on that was supposed to be a touchdown, that's what killed you. And Detroit was never given that ball back. I mean, on that 4th and 1, I wouldn't have gone for it at my own 30, but on that 4th and 1, I would have gone for it there because A, you go for the kill. B, your defense is full of insurance agents and car salesmen. They weren't making another stop. You're down to Quan Alexander and Jamal Adams. There's nothing there. Edwin M., can you swallow any grosser? Oh, I will, dude. I'm just drinking water, my dude. Such is life. And the Titans turnover on downs. Well, the Titans have never been good at goal line stands. They had a bad one against Detroit. And a Mayfield fumble, Ruski. Great. eHarmony, Lamar and Burrow never get roughing calls and they get pummeled. Refs are so inconsistent. P.S. Go Ravens and screw all of you with love and respect. Well, screw you too, buddy. We're going to beat you in week 15. Have fun. Bonesaw is ready. Bonesaw's ready. Bonesaw's ready. All the games right now are like Ron Perlman had children with the Elephant Man. Ugly. Oh, dude, there's definitely a lot of football going on right now, and it certainly ain't good. I think all the good football was taken by Thursday night. It's one of the yeah. Well, the Dolphins are at least in the red zone. Actually, I mean, you can honestly argue Saints-Giants is a tank bowl too. Or very close to one. Actually, I'll put the poll. Is Saints-Giants a tank bowl? I feel like it is because the Giants are just so bad. Well, Bonesaw. Oh, the games are fucking terrible. Oh. Rachel, closer to the mic? Oh, Rach. No. You don't want me close to the mic. You don't want that hymen action. I don't even have a hymen. I'm a man. Okay. And Tanks with Teeth Malloy. Been a huge fan of yours for years. First time I've caught a live stream. Thank you for all the content. Take care. Thanks, Tanks. Appreciate you, my man. You get to see how bad I am at play-by-play commentary. I keep stumbling my words. It's not good. And Michael Franglib. Please tell me the Steelers won't go full Steelers. Not until the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. 7 punts in this game. This is AFC North football. Judy in motion. Single back set for the Browns. Nick Chubb is your lone setback. Steelers filling a full blitz. It's deflected and picked. Winston throws a terrible ball. It's deflected and intercepted by Keanu Benton. Jameis. Oh, the Lord didn't deliver you this time. He gave you a lump of coal. Where's your fucking God now, Jameis? Oh my goodness. Welcome to Jameis Winston football. Panics in the moment, and it's just right to Keanu Benton. Buddy, you more than fucked the ball. Beanie Bishop was the one that jumped in front of him. Nick Chubb was the attempted receiver, but I think the problem is with Bishop jumping, he just had to panic throw it, and that's what happened. And Jameis is, the Lord needs to deliver him from those terrible picks, too. Steelers down field goal range in business at the 31-yard line of Cleveland. 1st and 10, single back set, 3 wide receiver set. Throws to his check down, and I don't know what happened there. He miscommunicated with Calvin Austin, and I guess he expected Austin to move forward a bit. I mean, if they were playing press coverage, that was a pick six the other way. Russ, what are we doing, man? Come on. Focus. And Pensy for 20. That time of the week where I hear the words Jeebus and pizza during my chaotic McKeesport Train Club open house. Tomlin 2040. Definitely so. Counter play going to be by Cordero Patterson. Moves forward past the line of scrimmage. Gains 3 to about the 28-yard line. Tackled by a gaggle of Browns there, including Juan Thornhill. As well as Grant, the Del Pit of Misery, Dilly Dilly. 3rd and 7. For the Steelers. Hopefully we can do something with this offense. Oh, Unicom? Oh, I am definitely going to hell. I knew I was going to hell since I was a teenager. You're good. 3rd and 7. Trips right-hand side. Freiermuth moves in motion from right to left. Out of the gun is Russell Wilson. Jalen Warren is running back to the right-hand side. Lone receiver is Mike Williams to the left. Snap down. Wilson throws a moon ball deep, and nobody's there. But there is a flag. There is a flag. Calvin Austin was trying to argue for a flag, but unfortunately, I think this is going to be a hold or a pass interference on Greg Newsome. And I think we're going to reset the downs. Defensive pass interference on Greg Newsome. They're going to get it down to the 21-yard line of Pittsburgh. Or the 21-yard line of Cleveland. I'm sorry. Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie. George Pickens applauding in the background, but Greg Newsome and George Pickens have a bit of a history. Bit of a history, if I say so myself. And Pensy, I hope your open house goes well. Is that the train club that's on the main drag? I think it's Walnut. Play action for Wilson. He just has to throw to his check down the Muth, and he's moving towards the 5-yard line. Gain 7 on a dangerous play. But it's done. Rodney McLeod Jr. was in on the tackle. It's a 2nd down and about 3. At the 5-yard line, we're moving the ball. Thank God. We are truly moving the ball. Thank God. Oh, Sniper White. Oh, dude, with all the shit I've said, I ain't going to heaven, my man. And I mean, I grew up in religion. Look, going to heaven does not mean Jeebus Cross. That's probably sacrilege. I'm going to hell. Out of the gun, 2nd and 3. Najee Harris, the running back to his right-hand side. Snap down. Wilson runs towards the front line. Still moving forward. Has the 1st down and a bit more near the 1-yard line. And Russell Wilson making magic happen with his feet again. We have a 1st and goal. And the Steelers are moving the ball. Yes, sir. Get after it, son. Cameron Thomas was the guy who was in pressure, but I was unfortunately unable to corral him down. Wilson able to get that 1st down and then some and resets the downage. Set 11-19 and ticking left in the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they got cooking here. Hopefully nothing shit. Knock on wood. It's about the 1.5. Out of the gun is Russell Wilson. Najee Harris to his right-hand side. 2 wide receivers right. Handoff over towards Najee Harris. Moves and rumbles and stumbles. Oh, baby. It ain't even a contest. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Jameis Winston with the glories of the back. The divine intervention has come to the black and gold. And that's why it's a touchdown and Steeler lead. Queen Nat. Yeah, Queen Nat said, hell is where all the fun people go. Heaven is full of people who don't know how to party. I mean, it depends on the type of party. Maybe it's a Chris Boswell party because the extra point's good. Damian Williams for 2. Cheris pissed. Assad is out. Is the rumor of his jetliner crashing down, is that true? Because that was a rumor going around last night. The thing is, Syria's been kind of a shithole for a very, very long time. And now the problem is, worst case scenario, you have a situation like Gaddafi. Gaddafi was a piece of shit, but he kept everything in check. And now, since Gaddafi's been ousted and killed, Libya's been an absolute mess. And which is why what created the refugee crisis. Because a lot of those people were from Libya. And Syria, too. But at the same time, it might get worse because now you're going to have warlords fighting for that issue. Wait, he's in Moscow? I thought he went to Europe or Switzerland, I believe, but we'll see. He's in Moscow? Okay. I heard that rumor last night. I wasn't sure if it was true. I just wanted to make sure. Well, Sutter Hut, some of the greatest beers, especially Belgian beers like Tripels, Quads, they were made by monks. They got bored, and so they, they couldn't get women, so they drank a lot of beer. So, if you look at a lot of, like, German Hefeweizens, Purity Law, Belgian brews, a lot of European beers, they were made by monks, and they were some of the best beers you have. So, I mean, heaven kind of does know how to party. Just saying. They have all the good beer. In hell, you have, Natty Ice. It's one of those ugly college parties. Where you just hope you get a girl, or otherwise it's just awkward as shit. No Rules X for 2. Can we count on the Steelers to beat the Eagles? I don't know. And, fucking hell, I have nothing else on. Why does this... I feel like YouTube keeps crashing my fucking dude. Oh, Matt something. I'm always thirsty. You know that, man. It doesn't matter... Matt, it doesn't matter what I drink. It could be beer, it could be water, soda, liquor, elderberries. I mean, I could have a used quart of engine oil. I will just drink it. It just runs in my family. So I just drink a ton. It doesn't matter. Let's just Propel. It's fucking delicious. Oh, Franziskaner's fucking amazing. I love Franziskaner. It's one of my favorite Heifers. Franziskaner, Weinstefaner is another good one. My mom loves Einger. Einger is pretty good too, but as I said, if I had to pick, it would probably be Franziskaner or Weinstefaner. They're both very good. Natty Ice, Jaeger, and Fireball, that's a night in hell. I fucking hate Jaeger. It tastes like fucking licorice. It's terrible. It's disgusting. Well, Brendan, here's the thing. It's, what kind of beers have you drinking? Because the thing is, if you drink heavier beers immediately, you're not going to like it. You have to slowly build your way up. My gateway drugs, Brendan, were Blue Moon and Guinness. They were the ones that helped me. And, like, that's why I have a soft spot for that. People shit on Blue Moon. It's like, oh, it's Blue Moon. It's like, dude, Blue Moon got me into craft. And Blue Moon was able to build me up. That's a good entry-level beer if you're looking to really expand your horizons and more or less get into different beers like Hefeweizens, Radlers, summery beers. There's some good ones too, especially local. So just don't be afraid to try. Like for me, I can't stand sours. Way too bitter. Not a fan of those. And I'm also not a fan of most IPAs. They taste like cat piss. There are a couple of them I do like. Dogfish 90 is really good. Bell's Too Hard, it's the highest threshold I can take of hops. But a 1st and 10 coming up for the Cleveland Browns out of the shotgun. Nick Chubb to the left-hand side. 2 tight end set. Play action. Winston standing firm in the pocket. Now it's the scramble and throws it away, and the pressure of T.J. Watt incomplete. David Njoku was the closest receiver there, but pretty much a coverage sack if you say so myself. Eli, I don't drink Rolling Rock. I don't drink Rolling Rock, unfortunately, but it's such how life goes. Here's the thing, like, playing men's league baseball, like, Coors Light's probably my favorite of the light beers. Like, I'll drink that after a game of baseball. It's refreshing. Like, I don't mind drinking Yuengling either. Like, I'm cool with that. I'm more a craft guy, but I'll drink pretty much anything. I'm not super picky now. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun again. Play action again is going to be rolled out to Jerome Ford, who takes the toss. It's going to gain 4 before he's taken out of bounds. Jonathan Brooks injured for Carolina, too, by the way. Sketchy, that's different. Like, I can't stand scours. Like, I'm a stout and porter man. You're either into IPAs or stouts and porters. I love stouts and porters, dude. Especially in the wintertime. Oh, you get some good stouts and porters. Those real thick beers. It's delicious, man. MGD? I've never actually had MGD. I've had Miller Lite I'm not crazy about, but Coors Light's probably my best. I mean, its marketing gimmick is that it's cold, but it's all right. 3rd and 5, Steelers showing blitz, rushing 4. Out of the gun is Winston. He's going to chuck it deep, and it's just, he missed everyone. every quarterback's off. Michael Woods was the intended receiver. He had him open. He just missed him. Jesus. Ooh. Wait, the Giants scored a touchdown? The Giants scored a touchdown. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, dude. The Giants have scored a touchdown. This is not a drill. Corey Boharkes is going to punt it away, and he shanked it to the left. Going to be taken down to the 10-yard line by Calvin Austin to the 15. Still moving forward down to the 18-yard line. But we have the real issue right now, and it's that the New York Giants... Wait, the Giants did not score a touchdown? They didn't score a touchdown. Okay. The Giants have not scored a touchdown. DEFCON 5 has been removed. The Giants did not score a touchdown. Ooh, Yeti Stout. They still make Yeti Stout. They make an Imperial Yeti Stout, too. Delicious stuff. Ooh, Rachel, you got a gingerbread stout. I think I've had one or two of those. Those aren't bad. I'll probably buy some stuff tonight. Probably have a few. I didn't have anything there. Rachel, half for 5. Apologies, Tree. That was yet another unfortunate autocorrect by my phone. What I meant was hyoid. I clearly didn't pass biology. I thought you meant... yeah, it said hymen. I'm like, what? I mean, that'd be news to me if I had a hymen. That would have been broken a long time ago. Actually, scratch that. Tristan Judd for 2. The Lord forgives Tree. Well, the Lord also... I need all the Jeebus. Leo Farron for 5. The compilation of Pickens just blowing up near a player. When they're in a player not cracks me up. Immature AF, but hilarious. My favorite one was against Washington, where Russell Wilson throws a glorious arm punt, and George Pickens nearly grabs. The receivers try to return, and all you see is George Pickens just beating the shit out of somebody while the play's going on. As I said, he should fight Jake Paul. He's going to fight the injury. It's like, honestly, I'm just going to do a thing. It's you remember that South Park skit with Russell Crowe fighting around the world? That's George Pickens. It's just him fighting. George Pickens fighting around the world. He's going to try and beat cancer, but unfortunately can't find cancer, so he beats the shit out of a dude with cancer. Al for 2. Assad and his wife were spotted in Moscow alive. Ooh. I mean, I figure it would have been Moscow or probably London or Switzerland. Well, that works. Ooh, Ramalak Hell has all the good psychedelics and liquor. I'm not into psychedelics, though. Aaron Rodgers would love hell. I don't. I mean, liquor's not bad. I mean, if you have some good bourbons or scotches, I would go down there. But that's more in moderation. I don't drink that shit often. I drink it like every now and again. Some good stuff, though. And R. Levis, $5. I hate to tell you, Tree, but as an Iowa fan, I can confirm that in heaven there is no beer. Oh, dude, my dad used to say that fucking thing when I was like a kid. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. That's seared my fucking head. I remember seeing like an old beta of my mom saying it to my little older sister when she was a baby. I'm like, what? 1st and 10. Single back set for the Steelers. Handoff over towards Jalen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Can't get much else, unfortunately. Shelby Harris with the tackle for a 2-yard gain. Near side. Will be at the right hash. It's a 2nd and 8 coming up. And Remelak for 10. Check out Byron Brewing in Missoula, Montana. They do the Bavarian Law of Purity thing. It's the only microbrew that doesn't have an IPA. Huh. Interesting. Surprised they don't have an IPA. 2nd and 8. I'll get to your question later, man. Give me 1 second. 2nd and 8, 2 tight ends, right-hand side. Handoff over towards Jalen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Still moving forward to the 25. Pushes forward to the 28. Close to a first down marker. It's going to be a touch short. Gains 2 with the tackle there. Going to be by Mohamed Diabate. But Remelak, we do have a couple of breweries like that around here. One is Penn Brewery. Where I live in Troy, where I used to live in Troy Hill. It's down the hill there. They brew with Purity Law. They're a traditional German brew. They have a really nice Oktoberfest. Delicious stuff. They're more, and it's very approachable for like modern people as well. Really good beers. I would recommend if you're in Pittsburgh, get Penn. 3rd and 2 out of the gun again. Handoff over towards Jalen Warren. Fakes the handoff. Rolls over the first down markers. Russell Wilson sliding to the 35-yard line. Russell Wilson making the magic happen with his feet. Oh, the Seattle Russell Wilson is coming back. Please hope to God. I hope it's Seattle Russell Wilson's coming back. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. Good stuff. Ooh, the Saints coach is irate. True. Kansas Chaser, I don't have the Real Sports app. I've heard about it before, but unfortunately nothing there. And C. Reynolds for 2. Jesus Christ with the cheese. Single back set, handoff over towards Jaylen Warren, breaks the original line of scrimmage, spins out of a tackle, still moving forward towards the tackle, breaks the first down play, and more. Great effort by Jaylen Warren, gains 12 off of what could have been a disastrous play. Great moves and spins and jukes, and the Steeler Nation's flying out to another first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers as they barrel and burst. Greg Newsome was made like a bitch. He whiffed like he was trying to punch George Pickens. No such luck there today, sir. It's a 1st and 10. Van Jefferson in motion, fakes it to the right-hand side. Lone receiver, far side, Scotty Miller. Jaylen Warren's your single back set. 4 on the line for the Browns. Handoff over towards Jaylen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage, past midfield. Still moving forward to the 48, being pushed. And they're going to roll him down by lack of forward progress at about the 48-yard line. Gains 8, and now we got fisticuffs. We got fisticuffs coming. Actually, no fisticuffs. Van Jefferson and Freiermuth were trying to take out Emerson Jr., but unfortunately not happening there. And Cody Donkey for 2-3-1 for 5. Hey, Tree, try Dragon's Milk. It's an Imperial bourbon stout. Dude, Dragon's Milk is fucking delicious. I love Dragon's Milk. You feel it after 1. It's like 13%, but it is amazing. They have a bourbon barrel stout. It's delicious. I love that beer. Golden Drock's another really good one. Toss play over to Najee Harris. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Just short of the first down. It's going to be a gain of 2. Down to about the 45.5-yard line. Tackle there was going to be by Mohamed Diabate again. Oh, please, let the Eagles implode. Please, dear God, let the Eagles implode. I hope the Eagles implode so badly. And Christine Marinaccio for 20. I'll get to you after this 3rd and 1. It's an empty set shotgun. Wilson rolling in, and now he's going to push forward again. It's a first down for the Steelers. They're going to gain 2 down to the 44-yard line. Russell Wilson making it happen with his feet. His arm's a little up, but fuck it. If the feet are still working, you do it there. And Christine Marinaccio, hey, Tree. Listen to you for years. Love your videos and live streams. They always make me laugh. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 1,800 people who are watching this stream right now. You could be watching a real streamer or a real program, but you watch me. Out of the gun is Wilson. He's going to throw a deep moon ball towards Mike Evans. Sorry, I think they're going to throw it a flag. It's caught by Mike Williams, but I think they're going to call this OPI. He was pushing off. That was a pretty blatant push off. Good moon ball by Russell Wilson. That was shades of George Pickens there, but unfortunately, Williams just pushed Newsome. Great catch, but unfortunately you can't push like that, dude. Yeah. I mean, that may have been a little aided by some stuff, but yeah. Ooh, the Giants got a punt return touchdown. Uh-oh. The Giants have scored a touchdown. This is not a drill, kids. This is not a drill. The Giants have scored a touchdown. They've scored a touchdown. Batten the hatches, kids. Touchdown. Touchdown, Giants. Duck and cover. 1st and 20. Back in Steelers field position down for the 4 wide receiver set. Jaylen Warren moves in motion. Check down to Jaylen Warren. Caught in the play. Past the first down marker. Midfield, I should say. Down to about the 44-yard line. And that is an alarm. It's DEFCON 4. The Giants have scored a touchdown. Nick, the Giants actually scored a punt return touchdown, not an offensive touchdown. Different there. But good play by Jaylen Warren. Gains about, I would say, 10-ish. So we're down to about a 2nd down and 9. Empty set gun again. 4 wide receiver set. Frame with your tight end right-hand side. Brown showing blitz. Far side out of the nickel. 2 back. Pressure on the left-hand side. Snap is down, rushing 4. Those are checked down again to Jaylen Warren. It's deflected, incomplete. Wrapped up immediately by Jordan Hicks. Jaylen Warren could never make the catch, and that was done from the moment it was read. Great play by Jordan Hicks to recognize the check down. And just nothing doing there. Wait, the Giants TD got taken back? Again? Ha! Well, X525, he's gone apathetic towards the Giants, so I don't think he's really worried about that. And the Raiders have scored a touchdown. And the Giants got a holding call, of course. Josh Howard, I'll get to you after this 3rd and 9. It's another shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers left. Lone wide receiver to the right. Van Jefferson. Snap down. Rushing 6 of the Browns. Wilson throws towards the sideline. It's caught by... That is Mike Williams. It's going to be short of the first down sticks, but you are in 4-down territory at the 42-yard line. It's going to be a 4th and 2. 4:55 left in the second quarter. 10-7 Steelers with a chance to do a little more damage if possible. And Josh Howard for 5. I think I remember you trying Boulevard from KC before. Thoughts on favorite beverage from them? Actually, they're going to try a field goal from Boswell. A very long field goal. This is a 54-yard attempt. I thought they'd go for it here, but I guess not. I mean, they trust Boswell. This is going into the river from the left hash. Boswell. Snap is down. Yeah, I can see why they tried for the field goal there. That was pretty much effortless. The kick is good. Once again, I want you to imagine a world without Chris Boswell. It is a bad world. It is truly a bad world, and I do not want to live in it. I would have done the alarm if Chris Boswell missed a field goal there. I don't look towards that. In the meantime, chair. Do your thing. I don't want to live in a world without Chris Boswell, man. Kiddies, we back. The Steeler football is definitely one of the moments of our time. But I will say, it is truly a great moment. Because that means, in the glorious moment, another toilet will be delivered to Russell Wilson for another field goal and a 13-7 lead. Chair is definitely into his conspiracies, but we tolerate him just for the sake of it. The hope gauge is currently at thick pick. It's at thick pick, and the Smithometer is currently at... I would keep it at no GP. I'll keep it at no GP for the time being. So, 34 sightings of chair and 25 bathrooms. The good stuff. And Josh Howard, I think I remember you trying Boulevard from KC before. Thoughts and favorite beverage from that? I've tried them before. They're not bad. Here's the thing. I'm not really into Saisons. They're a little too sour, so Tank 7's not really for me. But they do some good stuff. I still have their shirt. And I also still have their brewing sign, too. Gave them to me by Hiei as well. I appreciate that, man. He delivered a care package for me from New Glarus last winter, and it lasted a good bit. It lasted me months. It was delicious. Jason Schultz, this is actually Coke Zero. I'm not cracking a cold one yet. Maybe if this were a night game, I would have, but not here. Not here. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley, I see famous Jameis threw a fresh turnover. Yes, sir, he did. Yes, sir, he did. And you know what? We have to do this real quick. Turnover. Turnover for famous Jameis. Let's hope we get another here. 1st and 10. Handoff over towards Nick Chubb. He has to roll out. Over to the 30, down to the 35. First down marker. Still moving forward down to the 41-yard line. Good RPO by the Cleveland Browns. Gains 11. It's an easy first down to reset the chains. Sisyphean sees for 10. Tree's not given enough credit for his intelligence. Anyways, go blue. Oh, dude, I'm not intelligent. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, Stefan, I think what happened was when it crashed, I think what happened... Oh, you're right, I did. My apologies there. I'll get to you, Stefan, right now. My apologies, brother. It was 20 bones. You know what? Just for that, I'll beg for forgiveness from the Jeebus. I'm so sorry, dude. Every time it crashes, it feels like it loses, like, super chats. It lost a 50 bomb for whatever reason. Chubb is going to move towards the weak side, gains maybe about 3, down to about the 44-yard line. And the Jets have to win out for Aaron Rodgers to have a better record than Zach Wilson. He still has to play the Bills and the Rams, who have a better chance depending on which Rams we get. Please, Aaron, lose 2 more games. The memes. Very true. Very, very true. Ooh, Darnell Mooney actually got a pass. Well, there you go. 2nd and 6, 4-man rush for the Browns. Winston has to evade pressure in the pocket, still escaping. He's out of time. Wrapped up in the backfield by Cameron Hayward, as well as Preston Smith, the former Green Bay Packer. It's going to be a loss of 3. Coverage sack all the way. They were just rushing 4. Not much happening there, but once again, just nothing doing. I mean, nothing. Yeah. Winston had no one open. Nothing doing there. We'll keep how this rolls. Jets have retaken the lead, and the Falcons are still moving forward with a chance to tie. Steelers called their first time out with 3:01 left in the second quarter. We're nearing halftime in a bunch of games, and the Steelers game is the one that's leading the last. Such is truly life. And the Giants did not score a touchdown, but they have scored points. We are not bringing out the alarms just yet. Give it time. 3rd and 12 at the 39-yard line. It's going to be Whiteheart in motion from left to right. 2 wide receivers right. Jerome Ford, your running back to the left of Winston. Rushing 4. Winston in the pocket. Has to evade Highsmith. Rolls out to the far side. Has to throw it immediately. Caught! On the running rollout by David Njoku, past the first down marker into Steelers territory. Good play by Jameis. First down, Cleveland Browns. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who the coverage was on. I think that might have been Joey Porter Jr. was in on the tackle, but no such luck. 2:30 left in the second quarter. It's a 1st and 10. Out of the nickel of the Steelers, 2 wide receivers right. Snap down. Handoff over to Jerome Ford. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Spins past a tackle. Still moving forward. Breaks another tackle by Patrick Queen. Has to break another tackle. Still moving forward. Down to about the 5-yard gain. That's actually a pretty aggressive 5-yard gain considering he was moving to the left-hand side. Queen's a little trouble getting up, but this was supposed to be a counter to the right. Breaks a tackle from Benton. Breaks a tackle by Queen. Still breaks another tackle by Queen. Has to move forward past the out-of-bounds marker and is tackled by Isaiah with 2 H's Loudermilk. Truly the moment of our time. Ramelak for 5. The guy that owns this brewery moved here from Bavaria in the 80s. It's the oldest microbrew in the state. About the one from Missoula, I believe? Definitely. Oh, the sound effect they used for the last Jameis pick? Oh, it's game over, yeah. I think I know which one you're talking about. I could play it right now. That's, I believe, from a Sega rally, I think it is. Yeah, I think this is from Sega Rally. This is the Game Over. Game Over, yeah. I think it's that one you want, man. That's from James Carlisle. And Pharaoh Vox for 2. Hey, Tree, first stream, your commentary is sick. It's definitely sick. It needs to go to the hospital. It's pretty bad. Thank you, though. I appreciate you, my man. Griffin Harbaugh for 5. It's George Pickens making catches, throwing fists, and fought and ran the world. Pretty much. It's just George Pickens fighting people. Ramulak for 5. As a Browns fan, a Cenobite from the Hellraiser movies, I no longer understand the concept of pain and or disappointment. Oh, the Eagles scored a touchdown. Let's go. Oh, dude, I'm looking forward. Oh, Jags Titans. Oh my goodness. What a game we have in fucking Tennessee. What a beautiful game. 3-0. And nobody It's so terrible. It's so bad. Look at these stats. They're both averaging sub 300 yards. This is brilliant. They're at least having third down efficiency. This is sub USFL level. This is like AAF sub AAF shit. Falcons do kick the field goal. A lot of one-score games, but a lot of bad one-score games. Welcome to football, baby. Whoop, whoop. The 2-minute warning is now over in Pittsburgh. And we continue the good action of the good Lord above. Hopefully, Jameis throws another pick six. I'm hoping for another pick six from Mr. Jameis Winston. Jameis, I hope you do so. And Jim Knowlton, chair is sending our super chats to the Assad GoFundMe. Maybe, man. Maybe. Enrico Costa, you pee more than any other streamer. Have you thought about flow? Well, what happens is I drink a ton. That's why. And no, I don't have diabetes. My blood sugar's fine. 2nd and 3. 3 wide receivers, right-hand side, 5 on the line for the Steelers. Snap of this down, handoff over towards Jerome Ford. He gets the field goal range in the first down and then some down to the 30-yard line. And he'll be tackled by several Steelers, including Deshaun Elliott and Peyton Wilson. 1:48 and ticking left in the first quarter. Uh-oh, we got a bot. We got a bot. Hold on. We got the timeout here. So I need something here for the... for a bot. So you know what? Hey, here, I'll do the big warning. So every time I play this, the bot will be out. Up! Bots are coming out. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. 3 wide receivers set 2 right. Jerome Ford, your running back to left-hand side. Fakes handoff. Throws a check down over to Njoku. Caught, but wrapped up immediately by Deshaun Elliott. Gains nothing on the play. Open field tackle. Clock continues to tick. Browns still have all 3 timeouts with 1:13 and ticking left in the second quarter. The bot alert. That's up. Such is life. You pee more than any other streamer, bro. His name's your name. Exactly. See? He's using his brain. And James Carlisle, I mentioned the sound effect with game over. Yep, so we're good there. Thank you all for joining me in the meantime. 2nd and 10, out of the gun. 3 wide receiver set. Rushing for the Steelers. Browns, Winston in the pocket. Throws to his check down receiver. That's going to be... Actually, he breaks a tackle, moves towards the first down. That's Michael Woods. I thought he was going to be wrapped up for a gain of 5. Actually, breaks a tackle, moves out of bounds. 43 seconds left. Resets to the downs. First down. I thought Woods was actually going to be tackled there by Beanie Bishop, but was able to stiff arm him. Stays in bounds, and then moves out before Dante Jackson's able to catch him. And that will be a first down and resets the chains. We're down to about the 20-yard line. Winston, a very Winston-like stat line. 7 for 16 with a touchdown and a pick. 88 yards. Truly one of the games of our time. 1st and 10. Out of the empty set gun. 3 wide receivers set. Running back and tight end flanking the tackles. 4 on the line for the Steelers out of the nickel. Winston at the 23. Rolls out far side. Throws a pitch toss over towards, I believe that's Pierre Strong. He's going to gain about 3 to the 20, but nothing else there. Tackle there by Cameron Hayward. 38 seconds and ticking. Cleveland's going to call their first timeout with 38 seconds left in the half. Did the Jags and Titans already restart the second half? Jesus Lord. So Raiders, Buccaneers are still in play. Browns, Steelers still in play. Saints and Giants are still in, somehow still playing a game of football. Ooh. There's some bad football in this quarter, dude. Bad football. No wonder why they have Jim and Tony on this. It's a terrible slate. Honestly, I would have had him on Seahawks Cardinals, but what do I know? 2nd and 7. Steelers showing blitz down the middle. Shotgun formation for Jameis Winston. Judy in motion to the inside. Rushing 6 are the Steelers. Winston in the pocket's going to throw a moonball far side, overthrown, incomplete. David Njoku, the attempted receiver. I think he had a number on Deshaun Elliott, but once again, just overthrown. To 3rd and 7 with 33 seconds left. I hope Jameis throws a pick. I really hope he does. And the Buccaneers are back in field goal range. Just to let you know. And here's the shocker, boys. The Jags have a 3-and-out and are forced to punt. I know, very, very shocking. Very, very shocking news. If I truly say so myself. Oh, hold on, we got another bot! Another bot! Thank you, Jared! Big warnings for bots. The robots are invading us all. 3rd and 7. 33 seconds left. 2 timeouts for Cleveland. 1 remaining for Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh called their timeout. Yep, they did call their second timeout. The turnover chain. Kirk's definitely doing the turnover chain. Definitely doing that. Did we have another bot? No, we did not have another bot. You guys are just playing with me again. We're good there. And Ramalak for 5. Tree, do you think it's being worse being a Jets fan or being a Jets fan? I'll let you decide which city. It's New York, easily. Winnipeg's at least good this year. 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Jerome Ford to the right-hand side. 3 wide receivers at tight end to the right. Snap is down. Rushing 5 of the Steelers. Winston stands firm in the pocket. Throws far side. Deflected. Incomplete. Pass attempted for David Njoku. Coverage there by Deshaun Elliott. It's a 4th and 7. And the field goal unit will be coming out. Remember, Cleveland gets ball to start the second half. Clean play, decent coverage. Deshaun Elliott able to rip that ball away from a wide open for David Njoku. And now Dustin Hopkins will be out to attempt a field goal with 28 seconds left. So the Steelers do have some time to go far. It's a 38-yard attempt from the dead center away from the river towards the casino. Snap is down. The kick is up. He missed it. He missed it wide. He shanked it. No good. And the Brownies have fucked up again. It's the second time this has happened in about a month for Dustin Hopkins, where he takes an easy field goal and just misses it left. Oh, my goodness. A disaster. Did Chris Boswell usurp the powers of every single kicker in this division? Jesus Lord, you fucked the ball. Give me 1 second. I have to shitpost. Steal. Out of the gun is Russell Wilson. Jalen Warren to the right-hand side, 3 wide receiver set. Wilson with the 5-step drop, rushing for the Browns, has to evade pressure to the right-hand side, rolls out right. Wilson looking for a check down, throws incomplete. Just has to throw it away out of bounds. Calvin Austin, the closest receiver there. Actually, probably closer to a Brown than anything. Can't really do much there. Ugh. QB falling down. Ugh. This is definitely actually he's falling off the line. That's the old Kirk Cousins. 2nd and 10. Wilson throws towards his right-hand receiver, complete to Mike Williams. It stays in bounds, and I think they're just going to be comfortable letting this go to the half. Yes, sir. I think they're going to let this go to half. Yep. 3rd and 3 at the 35, but, I mean, if you're a Steelers fan, you'll take it. Not the prettiest half in the world. Russell Wilson was struggling big time for the most part. But Jameis Winston with a brutal pick. Dustin Hopkins with a brutal miss. And that's going to make it 7-13 at halftime. Such is life itself. But you know what? Let's go over some scores of some games and all the shit shows it entails. It's just how life goes. Jags and Titans in one of the games of our time. And I mean one of the games of our time. It's a fucking disaster. 3-0. It might end 3-0. I mean, it's still not as ugly as Vikings versus Raiders because that game was in a dome. This is in the outdoor elements, but Jesus Christ. This might just be like 5 seconds of this game fucking sucks. Watch it. And it's a lot of trash. Hey, I got yardage. Yay! And it's something when you... And you're still doing short passes. Okay. You do you, Tennessee. You definitely do you. New Orleans and New York Giants in another one of the games of our time. It's, yeah. It's a fucking shit show. It's definitely a, yeah. This is football in 2024, and, the Saints tried to kick a 60-yard field goal. So, yeah. Yeah. This is look at all this football. Football. All the football. Definitely more football than you can imagine. The Kirk Cousins revenge game not going so hot. Brutal interception. And you better get a touchdown to Bijan Robinson. I'm 2-10 in my fucking fantasy league. And I'm fucking pissed about it. Lost a couple close nail biters, but for the most part, it's been just bad. Sam Darnold is definitely a Sam Darnold type of performance. The Vikings will probably be dancing through the raindrops again. Such is life. Look at the flowers, Kirk. Look at the flowers, dude. It's it's so bad. Christ. 119 yards and you have the lead. Honestly, Tampa Bay should be leading this a lot further, but Baker Mayfield apparently has turned into famous Jameis. He has 3 turnovers on the day. And 2 TDs. A lot of yardage, though. Yeah, this is, yeah. Is Baker still injured? Jesus. But, I mean, the Raiders need to lose this one for Cam Ward. Because if you look, Jacksonville currently losing. The Giants are currently losing. Not good so far. The Eagles are doing their thing. Bryce Young is, he's okay. But the Eagles hopefully will take care of business against a garbage team. Panthers are probably going to be out of the playoffs by now. At least Bryce isn't a total loss. Just saying. And they're just showing the touchdown to Jerry Jeudy up front. But we're here for the real game. The Steelers and Brownies. Steelers leading by 6 because Jameis threw a really bad pick. Like more of a better defensive play, but Dustin Hopkins is just, yeah. I mean, if you can't make that kick, get the fuck out of the league, dude. It's, I mean, you were a good kicker in the past, but man, it ain't good, man. It's, he has not had a good game. Save us all, please. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Welcome to Sports Ball Giddies. So much sports ball. We talk about sports ball here. Austin Williams for 5. Tree, you should try Triple Jam by Blake's Hard Cider. It's a cider made with red raspberries, blackberries, and I believe blueberries. It's very good. Ooh. I'm going to be honest here, Austin. I have not been able to try it. Where are they located out of? That's the problem. I haven't been able to see Blake's. From what it seems like it's a New York cider. Oh, and they push. Good stuff there. Well, moderator Mike, I mean, it's either that or Jets Dolphins. It's slim pickings right now. I think the problem is everyone expected the Falcons to be better. Everyone expected the Browns to be a lot better. I couldn't tell you about the Saints and Giants. I think people expected the Jets and Dolphins to be a lot better too. I also forgot to go over this game. My bad. I forgot to go over Jets and Dolphins. Isaiah Davis has touchdowns, and the Dolphins have the lead. Dolphins are in must-win territory. If they lose, they're pretty much out of the playoffs because 9-8 definitely ain't getting you in the AFC this year. You're done if you're 9-8. That's definitely life itself. But otherwise, this is definitely one of the first halves of our time. And it will probably lead to more bullshit, and it will lead to about a 30-minute segment on Sports Ball, as always. First name that comes to mind, Tony Baselli. No, I don't care about Ryan's toy reviews. Reportedly budgeting in the range of $265 to $275 million. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else happening right now. Okay, who are your upset picks? Seattle or Arizona is not an upset pick, Mr. Barry McCockiner. What the Hawk to a moment? Okay. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say. Such is life. Such is life. But we'll keep going here. This is the moment of our time. The moment of our time. And Remoulak for I'm sorry. Moopert for 5. Oh dear, life's not so good for Russ when he's not playing that pitiful Bengals defense. I mean, he's doing. He's not completely useless, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, the Bengals defense is fucking atrocious. Jim Schwartz is a lot better defensive mind than Anarumo is right now. Well, Michael Laundrie, Ryan's toy reviews, I think he's like 15. He's set for life as long as his parents don't fuck him over. James Carlisle for 2. The Caps are good? Cautious optimism? Maybe. I'd say cautious optimism. I think Pierre-Luc Dubois has new life on that team. Like, the new pieces have really meshed into their own. Real concern Zovi's injury, but I think he'll be okay once he comes back. Better than the Penguins are. Even if they have somehow won 5 of 6. Well, Mike Williams is, he had that one catch, but it was an offensive pass interference. But otherwise, he's been, he's obviously not the same as he was due to that injury. You can tell. And Remoulak Tree, if you went to a CFL game, which team would you want to see? Probably Winnipeg Blue Bombers. And Jonathan Busher, we really need to throw Calvin Austin a 31-yard pass. No, he'll throw him a 50-yard pass. He's used to that deep stuff. You don't have the Najee touchdown, though. You do have the Najee touchdown. You do have the Boswell field goals. You do need the Calvin Austin 31-yard pass. You are correct. Austin Amino, Darren Reese went off on Haybell. I have to look this up. Let's look this up real quick. So I know apparently he's going off. Let's see here. Oh, dude, he's ripping him to shreds.
Clearly not happy.
Yeah, he's pissed because he probably delivered it right to him. That's probably why. He was not happy. He is pissed. Oh, he's livid. He is livid. I'm just gonna bookmark that for sports ball purposes. Ignore that for a second. But that's definitely that's going on the sports ball montage. Whoopity scoopity tree. I just know the Giants are taking superstar QB Drew Aller in this draft. Drew Aller wouldn't be a bad pick. Hopefully you don't ruin him. It'll probably be a better Drew than the one you have starting right now. Ariana Alioth for 5. Look at all the stellar football. Wave them terrible towel. Woo! Woo! This is Aoretta RN enjoying TreeCast from Select, UPMC, and HBG. Hopefully your insurance has not been denied by a billion people at United or AI bots from United. I mean, fucking AI. They did that to save money. That's actually very dystopian. Logan Stanfield for 5. Tree, who do you think will land Juan Soto, and is he worth the $700 million in your opinion? I think the thing with Soto, it's, you know how on eBay you get certain building wars you don't want to let up on certain auction sites? That's what's happening right now. And eventually one guy's going to give up. It's like, oh, it's $800 million. Like apparently there might be no deferrals for the Juan Soto deal too. Well, Rachel, I'm sorry about your right ear. Well, Crazy Frankie, I know the Jets have really tapered off. The Wild have actually overtaken them in the standings. Their goaltending's been really good this year. Philip Gustafson. Fleury's your backup, and that's more or less, I mean, you can do pretty good for him, even as a Twilight. Fleury is your backup. And Austin Williams, it's a Finger Lakes Vineyard. I'll have to check that out, Austin. And Jared Froman, Blake's is from Michigan. I know that because one of my college friends is dating a guy whose parents run the company. Ooh, okay. I figured that's why I probably didn't hear about it. I thought I was going to guess New York, but Michigan works too. A Zetter for 5. The wings are pissing me off. The roster needs an enema. Lots of young talent in the lower leagues, but doesn't help us now. Up! Hold on. We got a bot. We got a bot. Uh-oh. Bots. Bots. The robots are taking over again. Too much bots. Oh, Vicarious Send. What if he goes back to the Nationals? The Nationals aren't going to do that. They're not going to pay up. Remember, he had a big extension from them, but he rejected it. So, it's not really about that. So, it's going to be Mets, Yankees, I can see seeing. Mets are probably the big favorite. I don't think the Dodgers are. They already have a pretty loaded outfield. I mean, they like Pages. They already have Mookie Betts in the infield as well. You're rolling with a few other guys there, too. I mean, unless I think what they really want to do is bring back Teoscar. I think they really do that. Black Cypher, we need some dogs. They're the best way to send out the T-800. They can sense the smell. And Kevin Michael Von Magnum, why should the Titans and Jags exist? Seriously, for Thursday Night Football. They should exist solely for Thursday. You can see me just do my live shit posting while I do that. It's truly one of the games of our time. As I said, Kevin, I don't know why either. And Kevin, Brendan Brock, recommend Flow Racing if you haven't watched it. Watching the Snowball Derby right now, so much content to choose from during the season. Sprint cars, late models, pavement, short track, good alt for your racing fix, less gimmicks. I'll have to check that out. But it's going to be returned by the Cleveland Browns. Big return there by Jerome Ford. He's still on his feet moving forward. I believe he's past midfield. A big return. And I mean a big return. Down to about the Steeler 40-yard line. What happened there? Steelers. Yeah, Peyton Wilson missed a tackle. Matakevich couldn't get there. And Skowronek actually missed a bit of a tackle too. James Pierre had to move out of bounds and take it over to get the tackle there, but it's not a good start, Mr. Steelers. Not a good start. And the Browns are in very solid field position to start. They're going to be at about the 40, 38-yard line. Two running backs, shotgun set. Elijah Moore flanks behind Jameis Winston in the gun. Hands off over towards Nick Chubb. Breaks to the 35-yard line. Not going to get much else. Gains 4 in the play. Tackle there is going to be by Joey Porter. I think Joey Porter just delivered a flag too. This is probably going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Joey Porter Jr. because he's flipping shit again. God damn it, Joey. Joey, you were doing fine for the time fucking being. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he pushed. They're going to call that every time. Fucking hell, Joey. Stop it. Yeah, this is a penalty on Joey Porter. Personal foul on Joey Porter Jr. God fucking damn it. Yeah, this drive's becoming a disaster. Very fast. Like, this is a crock. And Jim Knowlton, Monday Night Football will be miserable. I hope they both lose. I mean, everyone hopes they both lose. The Vikings going to field goal. Not the first time that's happened. Whoopity scoopity tree. What do you think about the top teams in the NBA this year from what you've seen? As an OKC fan, I'm praying we finally break the curse Seattle put on us. I think you broke it once you blew up that old core. I think this is your own core. I think you might be okay now. I mean, dude, Boston is still the team to beat, honestly. 1st and 10. 4 on the line for the Steelers. Out of the gun is Jameis Winston. Snap down. Hands off. Counter over towards Nick Chubb. Breaks the original line of playing past the 20. Down to about the 18-yard line. Wrapped up at the feet. Over there by Landon Roberts. It's going to be a gain of 3. 14-10 left in the third quarter. Uh-oh. The Titans are in field goal range. Uh-oh. Kaiser and Gilroy. Speaking of Simpsons, nice avatar there, buddy. You should have seen Nick Saban during the college football playoff selection show. How after Alabama was kept out, he was guzzling copium live on air. Well, he's going to justify. It's like, oh, if I were there, I wouldn't have done it. 2nd and 6. 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Tight end left. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. Rolls over towards Jerome Ford. Breaks a tackle. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Not much else. Gains about 1.5. With Deshaun Elliott wrapping him up for the tackle at the waist. Will the Jets have a red zone? Uh-oh. And the Eagles missed a field goal. Uh-oh. Alex Horgan, I'll get to you after this. 3rd and 4. They're going out to the no-huddle. 4 wide receivers, jet shotgun for the Cleveland Browns. Press coverage for the Steelers. Rushing 4. Winston in the pocket. Delivers far side over towards the end zone. It's going to be caught by Michael Woods. It's a flag on the play. Is this going to be offensive pass interference? I think they're calling offensive pass interference on Michael Woods. They're pushing back. I think this is going to be a push-off again. I think they're pointing towards the Browns side. Covers there by Dante Jackson. Yep, offensive pass interference. They got it for the push-off. It would have been down to the 1-yard line, but that is about a 30-yard swing. Wait, the Jets have a touchdown. I mean, that's bad for Miami. They're done if they lose. And Alex Hergen, is this a game of our time yet? Just came home and do not know what is happening. Anyway, thanks for the streams. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. 3rd and 14 for the Cleveland Brownies. That might have undone their entire drive. They were making action happen until that offensive pass interference. And yes, the Venmo did come in. Thank you, Venmo. I truly appreciate you. And Remelak, Tree, who's your favorite FCS team? Pitt, unfortunately. They fucking collapsed. 3rd and 14 out of the empty set shotgun. Steelers showing heavy blitz, rushing 6, and he flops the ball. Winston's able to recover it quickly. Moves far side. Has to evade pressure from Watt. Moves towards the far side. Still on his feet. Back in the pocket. He's going to throw it deep towards the end zone. Overthrown, incomplete. Jerome Ford, the intended receiver, attempted on double coverage. That play blew up fast. Jameis Winston able to avoid a deadly sack to get them out of field goal range, but a 4th down incoming. And it's going to be about... Actually, that was a bad snap. Winston was able to evade pressure from TJ Watt. Had to go roll out the right-hand side and he just threw double coverage. Cam Sutton and Dante Jackson were the attempted receivers there. And Njoku actually had a bit of an opening there, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it. This is a 43-yard attempt dead center, so a little bit further than the Hopkins miss from before. Let's see if he can make it this time. The snap is down. The kick is up. Did he miss it again? Did he fucking miss it again? Yes, he fucking did. Dustin Hopkins shanks it wide right. Hey, Cleveland. Thank you. I appreciate the fuck-ups. You fucked the ball. I love how they have Danny Smith doing a fist bump and a sideline. It's like he didn't do anything. Dustin Hopkins sucks ass. Jesus Lord. And that's why you're having the trouble you have right now. And yeah, the bullshit definitely is real, my friends. The bullshit really is real. And now we're going to bring out the pizza. I think it's time to bring out the pizza because we kind of need some pizza right now, don't we? Yes, sir, we do. We need all the pizza today. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, pizza. Come on. Mamma mia, pizzeria. Bob bing, bob boom, bob bang. Stuff like that. It's all that stuff. I mean, I've been... the pizza stuff. Well, the pass interference undid them. That's what happened. Well, Chris, my belief is, once again, is that Chris Boswell has usurped the powers of every single AFC North kicker this year. Justin Tucker, washed. Evan McPherson, washed on AR. Dustin Hopkins, he's always been washed. Good Lord. Carl Calvert, can we get it? We slammed our peanut in the car door? I'll have to check. I'm trying to think how I can do this here. Tell you what. Let's do it like this. I'm not doing this. I'm trying to add the source of slamming the penis in the car door. Because everyone wants to see slamming of penis. All the slamming of penis. Here. Perfect. Here we go.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
I love that thing. I have no idea why it became like a regular piece on the dumpster fire, but... Well, Dustin Hopkins, he sounds like it's Anthony Hopkins' son. He might be Anthony Hopkins' son. But that's just how life goes. I'm surprised he missed again. Well, Robert Hall, all the AFC North kickers except Boswell. And Omega Recon Gaming. Hey, Tree Orioles fan here. Do you think the O'Neal signing was good? Also, do you think they'll re-sign Burns? I'll get to it after this first down and 10. For the Steelers, single back set. Najee Harris in the backfield. 3 tight ends to the right-hand side. Play action. Roll out to the pocket. Has to throw to his... just throw it down. Incomplete. Najee Harris was perfectly covered. Had no other options. He just throws it away. Smart play. But I think the Tyler O'Neill signing was good. He had a good bounce back year in Boston. And he's cheaper than Anthony Santander. So I think that works out in his favor. And Rock Me Amadeus, thanks Browns for the turnovers and the beef shanks. I mean, they're not even shanks. They're just bad kicks. 2nd and 10. Van Jefferson, lone receiver to the right-hand side, moves in motion to the left. Now fakes motion. Out of the gun is Russell Wilson. 2 wide receivers right. Rushing 5 on the blitz. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Breaks the original line of scrimmage, but not much else. He gains maybe 1 at best. Tackle there by Mohamed Diabate and also Shelby Harris, the former Denver Bronco and Seattle Seahawk. It is unfortunate, but it's just how life goes. We came for more. Congrats on the season, Tree. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. There's still plenty of season left, my friend. Think the Bears have a shot against the 49ers today? Maybe. I think the problem is with the new head coach, the 49ers are banged up to hell. I think they have a good chance of winning. I think getting rid of Eberflus, I think it's going to be a big piece for your team. 3rd and 10. 3 wide receivers set out of the gun. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers again? Freiermuth moves inside in motion. Jalen Warren, your running back. 4-man rush for the Browns. Winston steps up in the pocket. Evades pressure. He throws over the middle. Cut! Pass! Browns territory. Pat Freiermuth wrapped up like a Christmas blanket, but he still managed to catch the ball. And the fans cheer in the background. For a first down and a gain of about 20. Down to the 46-yard line of the Cleveland Brownies. The good stuff there. That's that Russell Wilson magic right there, and then some. 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going to be out of the shotgun with Jalen Warren to the right-hand side. 3 wide receiver set. Snap is down. Handoff over toward Jalen Warren. Breaks the electrical line of scrimmage down to the 40. Breaks past the first down play at the 35. Still going to the 32. Tackle there by Denzel Ward, who's been injured for most of the time. First time I've heard that name all game, but it doesn't matter. It's a gain of 16. Steelers are in field goal range again. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers with a chance to make it a 2-score affair. Such is the life indeed. Jogan Huber, who do you think wins the Pacific? Vegas. I would say Vegas. I mean, the Kings are an interesting team. I don't know how to gauge them. 1st and 10 again, single back set. Van Jefferson fakes motion, 2 tight ends set to the left. Lone receiver to the right-hand side, Scotty Miller. 4 on the line for the Browns. Snap down. Handoff over to Jalen Warren. Breaks the original line of scrimmage down to about the 29-yard line. Gains 3 on that play. Tackle by Jawan Briggs, the rookie out of Cincinnati. That's going to be the 7th-round pick from Cleveland. Forced into action due to a Maurice Hurst injury. Placed on IR earlier today. 10:25 and ticking left in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers got a lucky catch? Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. And Scott Leo for 2. Hopkins and Tucker are going to a nice farm upstate. No, they're going to tend the rabbits. That's what they're going to do, my friend. They're tending the rabbits. 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. 2 wide receivers set. Connor Hayward in the game now. Moves in motion from right to left. Cordero Patterson flanks out from the right-hand side to the right receiver motion. Wilson fakes the handoff, throws to his check down. Jalen Warren caught. He's got the first down and a lot more. Down to the 20, still moving forward to the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Tackle there is going to be by Devin Bust, the former Steeler. Devin Bush, actually, but I still call him Devin Bust. But it's a first down, Pittsburgh Steelers into the Heinz red zone. Brought to you by Thick and Rich Heinz Ketchup. Fuck you, it should still be Heinz Field. I don't care. And the Raiders throw a pick. Well, it's Bucks caught an INT. That's great. AOC sucks. I mean, as a quarterback. But Freiermuth is actually being tended to in the sideline. He might be just getting taped up, but we'll see. It's a 1st and 10 out of the gun. It's going to be a quick check down over towards Calvin Austin. Gets down to about the 10. Gains 5 on that play. I think there's a brownie down now. That might be Martin Emerson Jr. But we'll see if he slowly gets back up. But that's going to be a gain of 5 otherwise. 9 minutes and ticking left in the 3rd quarter. And Jonathan Hill for 5. Actually, going to go out of the quick huddle again. Wilson out of the gun. Delegating at the line, 2 wide receivers set. Van Jefferson, your lone receiver, right-hand side. Mike Williams, your receiver to the left. Handoff over to Jalen Warren, plays the rollout. Quick throw over towards Van Jefferson. Caught! Caught by Van Jefferson, and the towels are flying left and right. It's a touchdown, Steelers, on the RPO by Russell Wilson. Making that magic happen with those rollouts to the right. You think Baker Mayfield was in the flesh right now. Fuck you, Cleveland. Suck my dick. Touchdown, Steelers. Glorious stuff right here. That was just a broken coverage. Van Jefferson was left wide open. Calvin Austin was also wide open to the far side. And now the extra point is going to be away by Chris Boswell. A little bit of a weird wind bounce, but it went through. Steelers up 27. A wonderful 13. Uh-oh, we got a bot. We got a bot in the chat. Hurry up. Get, bot. Be gone. Be gone, bot. Get out of my chat. The robots are invading again. God damn it. Get away. Get away. Get out of here. Novi Ranger 88, have you ever watched F1? I'd love an F1 stream. Oh, dude, I don't know if I'm up that early. I mean, here's the thing. I have watched F1. I'm not super familiar with the stuff they do. I know, like, definitely it's more of like a display. I mean, Verstappen's fucking dominating. He's like Tiger Woods in golf in the 2000s. Just crushing competition. And I mean, crushing them. Bot go back to Russia? Well, no. This bot could be Chinese. Don't assume its nationality. CB? Speaking of the college football championships, I will have to say, I have to say they're, I'm just glad Alabama didn't make it. I thought they were going to backdoor. And then they would bullshit to a championship. Rock me Amadeus. Tree uses Helldivers 2 for the qualified clip. Now we have bots. No, we've had bots before the automatons. Just saying. I know they want to create Cyberstan, but I want to just spread my freedom all over the place. You have to spread your freedom. I would just love spreading just freedom and democracy and liberty all over those bastard socialist robots. It's okay, they're robots. They're murder bots. The Super Earth are not the bad guys. You're fighting bugs and bugs that don't think and murder bots. I'm sorry, they're not the baddies. Eat shit. Face the goddamn wall. Mr. Unlimited Dimes. Well, CR Godlike. Garrett's had a few moments, but otherwise he's been relatively contained. Panthers finally scored a touchdown. Good stuff. Good stuff there, man. Well, Nick Rowdy, a Daytona 500. Tom did a Daytona 500 once. My problem is, like, are they going to keep up with the gimmicky playoffs or what? Because I feel like it just... Because if it's winning in and then someone like Harrison Burton wins it again, and then you still have the stuff with the charters, Front Row Motorsports, 23XI, are they going to be able to do it, or are they going to be barred? Because I know, like, they aren't allowed the charter, so we'll see how to do that. Ooh, the Panthers took the lead. Uh-oh, Chubba Hubbard. Chubba Hubbard. Oh, Jacob, dude, you don't have to send me any money. I'm going to say this out loud. You don't have to give me a fucking dime. This is not why I'm doing this. I am doing this because I have a sick bastard who has a fetish for doing play-by-play poorly. It's an old childhood dream of mine. That's why I do it. So, trust me. The fact that you're even here investing your time is just the greatest honor you can give me. So, don't have to give me a damn thing. Just saying that out loud right now. That's all I'm going to say. Speaking of which, we got another bot. I was trying to be a basic stuff there, and now the goddamn bots are returning. The bots are returning. Fuck you. Get out of my stream. Get out of my stream. Fucking bots. And the Panthers missed the PAT. The alarm's coming up. Good Lord. Someone tell me Sirianni's a good coach again. Someone, please do it. Do it. I appreciate it. Boswell's kick is away for a touchback. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line out of the gun. As Jameis Winston now moves empty set with Jerome Ford moving to his right-hand side as a slot. 5 on the line for the Steelers. Snap down, rushing 4. Winston throws to his check down, caught by Jerome Ford. Gets to about the 38-yard line, pulled out of bounds by Patrick Queen. It's going to be down to about the 36. 8:32 and ticking left in the third quarter. We still move back there. Raiders-Buccaneers is turning into a shit show. Just a lot of shit shows today. Oh, the Jags are actually in the red zone. The Jags are in the red zone. This is not in the drill. This is not a drill. The Jaguars have a chance to take the lead. They have a chance to take the lead as Jameis Winston rolls into a shotgun formation. Fakes the counter. Winston throws to his check down. That's going to be Elijah Moore. Jukes past the first down marker and then some. Gains to about the 42-yard line. First down. Beanie Bishop was juked. Minka Fitzpatrick was in on to help him with the tackle. The Jags are actually, no, it's a 4th and 4. Crisis averted, kids. They're just going to have to kick a field goal. Crisis averted. And there is a Steeler down. It's Dante Jackson. Dante Jackson lying, sprawling on the ground. I hope he's okay. It's Dante Jackson. He's had his moments. He hasn't been, he's been okay. But it looks like this might be the Cam Sutton show, if otherwise. And it's hopefully he doesn't play GTA again. Lots of pure bros. You know what? We're gonna need our power for Mr. Our Mr. Damn it! Tripped over the damn phone. God damn it! Jeebus. Do it. Pray for Jeebus. Be right back. Jeebus again. Jeebus has done his thing. He has delivered our utmost high. Glorious, glorious stuff. That is just how the life goes. We bring out another sighting of Chair. Chair has done his thing. Chair is always good for doing his thing. Truly, the chair of our time. Definitely, absolutely is one of the chairs of our time. We came for more for 5 as a Bears fan. Dan Campbell, my favorite coach in the league. I love how horny he is on 4th downs. He's got to be careful about that, though. I don't agree with going for it on your own 30, but unfortunately, the 4th and 1, I would have gone for it every time. James Pierre now in the game for Dante Jackson. He's going into the blue tent of death to probably get Toradol injected in him. At the 42-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Browns out of the gun. Fakes the handoff over towards Nick Chubb. He's wrapped up by several Steelers, including a blitzing Deshaun Elliott from the left-hand side. It's a 2nd and 10 coming up for Chubb. He couldn't get in between the guard and tackle on the right-hand hash. No such slurs there. Oh, Chair called you a slur. What kind of slurs you talking about, man? Bastard, Chair. What did I tell you about those? Jacksonville's clicked a field goal. Cleveland Browns have had 6 straight games under 100 yards rushing. 2nd and 10 out of the gun again. 4 running back set. Snap down. Handoff forward the counter towards Nick Chubb. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Still moving forward. Breaks a tackle. Near midfield. Doesn't get there though. Down to about the 48-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and mid-range, I would say. Several tackles there, including by Peyton Wilson, the rookie out of Stanford. Such is life itself. Adam Gulick, the chair is the leader of the Khmer Rouge and banned eyeglasses in your absence. Is he executing the rich? That sounds like something the chair would do. 15 yards. 3rd and 4. Blitzing. Delivered on the sideline. Passed over towards David Njoku. He's going to be short, though. It's a 4th and 1. I think they go for it here. They're in no man's land. Joey Porter Jr. and several other Steelers were in on the tackle. Beanie Bishop was in there, too. But it's going to be a 4th and inches for the Cleveland Browns. And, I mean, they're obviously going for it here. They don't have a choice. The game's going to get away from them. Uh-oh. Got a bot. Bots are back in the chat. More bots. The alarms are coming out. It's a 4th and 1. Out of the strong set. Whitehead moves it back towards the side. Forward behind. 2 running back set. Fakes it. Counter over towards my home 40. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Loss of 4 on the play. Landon Roberts is why the alarms are flying left and right. Steeler football is coming out with endless fury. The counter play for Jerome Ford does not work to intention. And unfortunately, for all our friends in Cleveland, welcome back to the Factory of Sadness. You fucked the ball. This is why we bring out the Jeebus. Jeebus and Terrible Towel. I didn't realize I had the Terrible Towel. We gotta bring out Jeebus front and center. Jeebus front and center. Everyone said like, oh, you're like, I'm going to hell. I know that, dude. I've been going to hell for the longest time. We're talking about beer. We're talking about football. We're talking about all the good stuff, including the Jeebus. All the stuff there. See, Kendall, that was a great play by the Landon Roberts. That's what happened there. I mean, I get why they went for it, but the counter just did not work. I figured they would have tried another check down or something, or because I figured like short inside slants, I feel like would be my go-to on 4th down because I feel like they're pretty hard to cover, especially on man. Jim Knowlton, Chair giving out spoilers to the Demolition Man. They're making a new Demolition Man. Dude, the only real Demolition Man to me is going to be Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. That's the real Demolition Man. Be well. I mean, if the only restaurant were Taco Bell, I'd be fucking livid. I don't like Taco Bell. It's fucking cafeteria food. Aqua Gamer Sean Shanley for 5 Canadian. Chair says he wants a famous Jameis thick 6. Good thinking, Chair. You're a smart Chair. If it weren't for the extremist political policies, I'd bring you on as a co-host. This is why I try not to bring you on all that often, dude. Jeffrey Sorkin for 5. What would the Browns' record be if they started Jameis over Diddy Watstein at the end of the year? Well, let's take a look at this. Because there were a couple games where I feel like the Cleveland Browns would have won if they had a better quarterback. If we look here, they would have won against the Giants. They would have won against the Raiders. They had a chance to win against the Eagles. They could have potentially beaten the Browns. And then Jameis came in with the Ravens. So they probably might have 2 or 3 more wins. I firmly believe that. Like, the Jags game was more on Jacksonville than Deshaun. But the season was over right here. But they've done a lot better since Jameis is in. Like, he'll lead you to like 6-11, 7-10. Like, he'll do that, and you'll be fine. But otherwise, it's just a whole lot of nothing. We'll go over the scores in just a moment. It's a 1st and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers in Browns territory at about the 48-yard line. Remember, this is a deep territory. We're at the 46, I should say. Van Jefferson moves in motion. He's the sole receiver to the strong side. Najee Harris, your running back, hands off, far side, nearly trips over. Able to get back up, develops and jukes past the line of scrimmage, gains 3. Najee not happy. He kind of slipped on that turf monster. You're only supposed to do that for the Browns. Come on. And they're showing the moves and schemes they've done to neutralize Myles Garrett, and they've done a really good job of that today. It's like they did against Cleveland in the first game. Such is life itself. Hey, Bijan got a touchdown. The Falcons have a chance to tie the game. Single back set again, 2nd and 7. 2 wide receivers set to the left-hand side. Handoff over towards Najee Harris. Breaks the little line of scrimmage. Doesn't get much. Gains maybe 2 on the play. Tackled there by Rodney McLeod Jr., the safety. 13th year player out of Virginia. 13 years. Damn. Rodney McLeod has been here for a long time. He was an original St. Louis Rams free agent. That's how long he's been around. Fun times. Falcons do score a touchdown. They're able to convert, hopefully get the 2-point conversion. Jets charging 2, just to let you know. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Out of the gun is Russell Wilson. 3 wide receivers right, 2 to the right. Jalen Warren, you're running back to the left-hand side. Press coverage for the Browns. Snap is down, rushing 4. Wilson, 3-step drop, throws a moon ball far side. Caught by Mike Williams. On the one-on-one coverage by Martin Emerson. That's the George Pickens magic we've been missing. You have gone in spirit, but you are still alive with us today. That's a 20-yard gain for Mike Williams, his biggest catch of the day. No offensive pass interference here. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. The Atlanta Falcons have also gotten the 2-point conversion. They have tied it up with the Vikings at 21. 4:04 and ticking left in the third quarter. The Browns might be 4:04ing right now. Wilson out of the gun. Steps up in the pocket, delivers. He has to check it down immediately. Underhands it incomplete. It was being wrapped up on the play by Isaiah McGuire, the defensive end out of Missouri. Was able to get it out. The check down receiver was Jalen Warren on the attempted coverage. 3:56 left in the third quarter and ticking. Or not ticking, I should say. Eagles immediately respond with a touchdown of their own. And Raiders-Buccaneers is one of the games of our time. Antoine Winfield's also injured too, so that's great. Yeah. 2nd and 10. Out of the pistol is Russell Wilson. 3 wide receivers set. Calvin Austin in motion from left to right. Snap is down. Wilson delivers. Strong start at the front line. Caught by Pat Freiermuth on the inside slant. That is a touchdown. And he sonic booms that ball all the way to the scoreboard field. And it's turning into a Browns slaughter. It's like it's the British massacring protesters supporting Muhammad Gandhi. We're taking down also. Actually, that was... Let's ignore that. Touchdown Steelers. Actually, they might roll this just a bit short, so I might have done a premature load. Actually, they're going to roll it a touchdown, 26-7 for the Steelers. Boswell out to kick the extra point. What'd you expect? It's about as common as me being awkward on a stream. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Chair took over tree. Up! We got another bot! Oops! Bots! Bots are back! Your chair's getting in Tree's head. Here's the thing, I didn't think that one through. I'm like, crap. Jeez. This is why you're here, kids. 2,000 people here waiting to see me get canceled. It's going to be all over Twitter and Blue Sky in like 20 seconds. Troy Bertrand, you hit the wrong guy? Okay. Yeah, I see what happened here. Okay. I will unhide you. Attention fan, I'm sorry, brother. So, attention fan, I'm sorry about that, brother. That was actually the wrong stream. Let me get you unbanned. I'm sorry, brother. Give me 1 second. Because I unhid you on the channel, so you should be good. I apologize about that, brother. Troy, it's okay, dude. There's just a lot happening right now, so it's completely understandable. 27-7 for the Steelers. It's going to be taken at the end zone. Bobble by Jerome Ford, but, I mean, nothing there. He's just going to need it in the end zone for a touchback. 20-point lead for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, the bots are definitely... the bots just want the popular channels. That's what's happening here. We'll see, Brittner. Blue Sky has a certain problem. I mean, every time I randomly look on there, I've only looked on there twice. It's the same shit as Twitter. Why would I go there? I don't see a reason. AOC got carted off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, unfortunately, AOC gets carted off, which means that Jameis Winston's going out of the shotgun, rushing 5. He'll throw far side, deflected, caught by Jerry Jeudy on a great curl catch to the outside post. It's going to be a first down. Stays in bounds. Keep it going. But, I mean, it's bad, dude. It's Desmond Ridder. Hide the children. Desmond Ridder is coming in the game. 1st and 10 for the Browns at the 42-yard line, rushing for the Steelers, throws over the middle, caught by Jerry Jeudy for a gain of 3. Not much there. Joey Porter Jr. blanketing on the coverage. 3:10 and ticking left in the second quarter. Desmond Mitter. Oh, God. That's the worst part. Desmond Mitter in the game. 3 minutes out of the gun is Jameis Winston. Nick Chubb to the right-hand side. Handoff over towards Nick Chubb. Counter. Delivers towards the first down and more, down to the 40. Rumbling towards the 45, down to the 38-yard line. Solid gain. Gains about 20 on that run. Big Chubbs for Nick Chubb is probably his best run I've seen out of him since his injury. They were just looking past there, and Chubb just takes advantage. It's a 1st and 10. Once again, out of the gun is Winston. 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. Press coverage on the Steelers. Winston steps up in the pocket, standing dangerously. Has to just throw it away incomplete. David Njoku was the closest receiver there. Deshaun Elliott on the coverage. Not much else happening, though, unfortunately. And Novi Ranger, 88. Thoughts on Northwestern basketball? I have... Oh, AOC's legs and Aircast. Oh, shit. That's his season. So you're down to Desmond Mitter. You've lost Gardner Minshew for the year. You've lost AOC. You might be down to Tim Boyle. It's Mike White. It's... I mean AOC's in an Aircast. That's a unit lost. That's I'm not a fan of AOC, but that sucks. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line, out of the gun. Handoff over towards Nick Chubb again. Breaks a tackle. Can't really get much, though. Sorry, that's Jerome Ford. I keep getting 24 and 34 mixed up, but there is a flag on the play. What's the flag on? Looks like it might be in the backfield, but we'll see. I just want to see what this flag's on. O'Connor, the Raiders are tanking for Cam Ward. Jags got a touchdown. Illegal shift on the offense. It's coming back 5 yards. My friends, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. The Jacksonville Jaguars have scored a touchdown. We're going to hell, kids. Batten up. Batten up. The Jags have the lead. Tank Bigsby being a tank. Save us. Save us, Jeebus. Jeebus, save us, please. We can't have a world where Jacksonville's leading. Good God. Ugh. It's 10-6 Jacksonville. 2nd and 15 at the 42. Steelers showing heavy blitz up the middle. Press coverage otherwise. Plays the counter over towards Jerome Ford. Breaks the original line of scrimmage. Still moving forward. Down to the 35. Down to the 34. Tackle there by Deshaun Elliott. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be a 3rd down and about 8. Coming up for the Cleveland Brownies. They're going to go out of the no huddle. Ford still in the game as your lone setback. Shotgun to the right-hand side of Jameis Winston. 3 wide receivers to the left. Steelers still showing blitz. 2 men back, 1 back deep. Heavy pressure up the middle, rushing 6. Winston in the pocket, delivers a check down, caught by David Njoku. It's going to be ruled just short. He's going to be down just about a 1 yard short of the 3rd down. It's caught, stays in bounds, clock continues to tick. 4th and 1 incoming. And this is go for it territory. Because unfortunately, I don't know what else you can do right now. The Vikings are charging into the Atlanta red zone, tied at 21 apiece. Buccaneers are doing things. Here's the question. It's going to be a 4th and 1. Trips left-hand side. Winston in the pocket, delivers the check down. Is he going to get there? Yes, he does. He delivers it at the last moment, was stopped, but was able to lean backwards and get the 1st down. Gain of 2, and the Browns' drive continues. And that'll be 37 seconds left. You'll have time for probably one more play, and it'll be the end of the quarter. It's been a solid quarter for the Steelers so far. 14 points unanswered. I'm sorry, it's actually been 24 unanswered points for the Pittsburgh Steelers, mostly because their kicker can't make a goddamn kick, but that's a different story entirely. Ten seconds left out of the gun. 4 wide receiver sets, and Njoku lined up a slot. Back in the pocket. 4-man rush. Quickly throws over. Incomplete. David Njoku was the attempted receiver. Deshaun Elliott was on the coverage. There's 2 seconds left in the quarter, so you will have time for one more play. 2nd and 10. Handoff over towards Nick Chubb. Moving towards the far sideline, still moving forward. He's going to get close to the first down marker, but it's going to be just a touch short. Gains 8, and that will end the third quarter, where it will be a score of 27-7. The Browns are charging, though, so there's still time. The Giants are fucking terrible. 14-3. Good Lord. But we'll keep it going here. Jags are leading. The Vikings have just scored a touchdown. Sam Darnold to Jordan Addison. They'll be up by 7 again. Jets are leading the Dolphins by 8. Dolphins in a must-win territory after their loss against Green Bay. If they lose here, they are done. And I mean done. Like kaput. Finito. They need this win bad. Panthers and Eagles. Panthers are still trying to charge. Bryce Young is still trying to move the ball. I mean, hopefully he'll be okay, I think. Saints and Giants. Saints are, I mean, they just have to exist and they're fine. I mean, the Giants are fucking terrible. I mean, they are terrible. Raiders and Buccaneers are one of the shit shows of our time. There's a lot of bad football. I mean, Falcons and Vikings are pretty good, though. Browns Steelers is turning into a bit of a slobber knocker. But that's just about the moment of our time. About what we're looking at right here. So let's take a look at this Jefferson.
Darnold lets it rip for Addison at the pylon. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Solid play. Solid play. Let's look up some highlights real quick because everyone loves some NFL highlights, don't you think? We've already talked about the Vikings skull, Darnold touchdowns, all that wonderful stuff. Big pass. Yeah, I mean, we're still waiting on that Calvin Austin 31 yards so his parlay can overthrow. Yeah, here's the moment where the Jags scored a touchdown.
Trying the left side, at the 5, stiff arm, touchdown! The tank for...
Well, they're ruining their tank, I should say, unfortunately. McCorkle Jones doing his thing. Dude, that's a broken coverage. Good God. Russ Cook, 2-point conversion. Fantastic catch by Williams. Grant Calcaterra with the tight end. Marvin Harrison with the Jed Foundation. Bijan doing the Bijan things. And the Giants are being... Who's covering this guy? Good Lord. Like... That is so wide open you could actually have an average schmuck make that catch. Jesus God. Whew. Not good, man. Not good. And Stefan for $2. That's insulting the cafeteria food tree. I mean, cafeteria food can be okay. And now the Browns have jumped. Jerome Ford's going to be called for a false start. And that's going to be moving back 5 yards. It's actually going to be on Jack Conklin. I thought it was Jerome Ford. My bad. And Austin Williams for 20. Austin Williams here. Thank you for all the fun moments, Tree. You've helped me a lot over the years with the seasonal depression. Also, I do want to mention a player to keep an eye on. Joey Tommaso. He's red-shirted, but he's going to be something special. I'll have to look up Joey Tommaso. And Austin, thank you for watching, brother. I appreciate you, man. I mean... I don't have seasonal depression, but I do have depression. So it's been managed for about a decade, but I completely understand, brother. So I know the feeling. 3rd and 6. Winston steps up in the pocket, has to deliver pressure. He's wrapped up too late. Gobbled like a heavy sandwich by Cameron Hayward. It's a loss of 3. 14-48 and ticking. You're down to the 24-yard line. And we got beef. Fisticuffs by Minka and Jermaine Ifedi. This might be coming back another 15 yards. Worst case scenario offset. Jermaine Ifedi threw his face. And it's false start Ifedi. Now it becomes personal foul Ifedi. They might have screwed themselves over here. What are you doing, Browns? Yep, it's a personal foul on false start of Fady. Jermaine, you deserve this.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Such is life. Oh, we got another bot. Another bot. Get out of here. Bot. Shoo. Get out of my stream. And the Falcons fucked the ball. They did fuck the ball, huh? Such is true. And now the Browns have to punt. That is a disaster. They don't trust Dustin Hopkins from here, so they're just going to punt it and try and pin him. This is a disaster. What a terrible drive. You were running for a touchdown, and now you have to punt? And now it's going to be living back to the end zone, and it's going to be actually a really nice return to land, the 4. But still, you needed points on that drive. That is atrocious. Actually, you know what? We got more bots. More bots. All the bots. Too many bots. The robots are coming out. They're trying to take out the diver scum. They want to create Cyberstan. Help me. Help me. Triple A for 5 bones. I know Tree doesn't think much of the Panthers, but props to Canales and the new GM. Bryce is doing better and better under a good coach and good GM. Well, the thing, too, is, like, Bryce Young, like, especially with how he was at the start of the year, he needed that benching. Like, he looked completely lost. He at least looks salvageable now. I don't know if he's going to be a franchise quarterback, but he at least has a future in the NFL. So, at the very least, the Panthers are showing progress. That's all you needed. So, the season's a success either way, just with how bad last year was. 1st and 10 out of this single back set. 3 tight ends. It's going to be handed off over to Cordero Patterson. Moves past the line of scrimmage. Actually gets past a wall in front of him. He's going to gain about 8. It gets a little precious room to the 8-yard line. Always about dead internet theory, huh? Maybe I'm part of that dead internet. Shillian, I'll get to you after this 2nd and 6. Freiermuth fakes motion. 2 tight ends to the right-hand side. Cordero's your single back. Lone receiver to the far side. Calvin Austin. Handoff over to Cordero. Moves to the line of scrimmage. Gets maybe 1. Not much else there. He's going to be tackled by several Browns, including Shelby Harris and Dalvin Tomlinson. And that's just mainly how it goes right now. And Shillen for 5. To be honest, until the Steelers win here, I still believe them to somehow lose 5 in a row to fulfill the 9-8 prophecy. I ain't talking about anything either. I'm not doing anything until that clock hits 0. Just how the life goes. Black Shirt 500. Hope you're doing well, brother. I got mentioned in an historical encyclopedia for a paper I wrote a few years back. If the Steelers are looking for more defensive talent, I'd say taking Ty Robinson from Nebraska. I mean, I'll have to take a look at the film, but we'll see. Brown showing 5 on the line. Freiermuth moves in motion. Brown showing blitz. He's going to throw a moon ball to Calvin Austin. It's over his head, incomplete. The coverage there by Greg Newsome, but as I said, there were 6 screaming Browns rushing in front of me. Just had to get rid of that ball quick. Did the Dolphins give up another touchdown? They might have. But the Vikings are moving the ball again. They fucked the ball. Titans are in the red zone. Falcons are in the red zone. Saints are just existing. Corliss Waitman back to punt. Kadarius Toney will be back to return on his own 40. Moves back to the 35. Caught the fair catch at the 36 with a screaming James Pierre coming in his face. It's a 1st down, Browns. I mean, the fact that they still didn't get points was a fucking disaster on that drive. And Sam Darnold is fucking beasting today. I mean, beasting. Good Lord. Such is life. Indeed, if I say so myself. But yeah, I'll have to take a look at Ty Robinson, black shirt. Roku John for 2. Eyes deceive me. Atlanta is tied with the Vikings. They were tied with the Vikings. You were correct. But now, unfortunately, they are up by 7, and they are right at the goal line, so this might be a 14-point swing. I think the Falcons fumbled the ball, first and foremost. I'll have to take a look here. Yep, it was a fucking of the ball on the kickoff return. So, Ray McLeod, the former Steeler, fucked the ball. F's in the chat for Ray McLeod. Don't know, Mooney had a big catch. Bijan's having a decent game. But Kirk Cousins is he's getting outplayed by Sam Darnold. And that's why Minnesota got rid of Cousins, because he wasn't going to take him to the promised land. Bryce Young he's doing okay. Jalen Hurts ain't doing much either. It's just, More or less, it's just Saquon just dominating them on the ground. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to do much of anything. Tampa Bay is doing things. Desmond Mitter is in the game. Good Lord. If you lose to Desmond Mitter, you should automatically contract your franchise. That's all I'm going to say about that. And the Jets and Miami are in a duel of something. Like the Jets defense doesn't even look like it's doing anything. They have no sacks, no pressures. I couldn't tell you what's going on right now. Jesus, it's just a bunch of 3 and outs. Good God. Yeah, the problem is they've abandoned the run. That's what it seems like to me. Like, here's the thing. They had a big run, but it was undone by holding. But it seems like they've completely abandoned the run. That's what they've done. Yeah, they're getting desperate. They're abandoning the run. That's why they're losing. Was there another penalty by Kadarius Toney? He threw the ball at Ben Skoranek. Kadarius Toney. What the fuck, dude? So they're back at the 21 because Kadarius Toney's a fucking moron. Jesus. Kadarius. Stop slamming your penis in the car door.
Slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
IX the deep one for 690. Very nice. Praying for like Arnold for Magic School Bus. Please let this be a normal field game. Dude, with the NFL? No fucking way. You kidding me? And IX the deep one, I meant a normal Vikings game. No, truly not. It's a 1st and 10, empty set gun at the 20-yard line, 3 wide receiver set. It might be a jump play, but no penalty flag in the meantime. Yep, there is a flag. They're going to call him for offsides. Elijah Moore was wide open, but they missed him, but it's going to be a free play either way, so. It's an offensive false start on Judge Judy. Oh, Christ. Cleveland, what the fuck are you doing, boys? I'm going to be honest here. Pittsburgh is the better team, but Cleveland is doing themselves no favors. They're beating themselves in every goddamn category. Good God. But the Buccaneers scored a touchdown. Ooh, Baker Mayfield. Big touchdown. I mean, hopefully that ends the game there. 1st and 15. Pierre Strong out of shotgun formation. Empty set. 3 wide receiver set. Snap is down. Rushing 4. Throws to his check down. Caught by Pierre Strong. Down to the 20-yard line. Still stays in bounds. Gains about 7. I would say so myself. It's going to be Minka that's in on the tackle there. It's a 2nd down with 12:50 in the 4th quarter and ticking. Stellaris emblem, 1 for each GEQ bus touchdown. You know what? We'll bring out the G-bus for each. The GEQ bus touchdown. Geek bus. G-bus. We raised the G-bus. Maybe so. Up! Another bot! The bots are coming out in full force. We got to administer freedom by means of nukes. Winston just has to throw it away incomplete on the heavy blitz. Patrick Queen was screaming from the weak side. And there was no way you could do that there. So, we've got too many bots. Bots for days and days. Bots. Bots. Maybe Dustin Hopkins is a bot. Maybe that's why. Such is life. Twitter 2.0. It's 3rd down and 9 with the empty set gun. 4 rushing for the Steelers. 3-step drop for Winston. Standing firm in the pocket. Throws to his check down Jerry Jeudy. Tries to break tackles. Gets past the 25. Not much else, though. He's going to be down at about the 28. A few yards short of the 1st down. Manko was in on the tackle as well as Beanie Bishop. It's a 4th and 3. And, I mean, at this point, you have to go for it. You're down by 20. 12 minutes left. No choice. No choice whatsoever. You've already locked yourself into a category. If you're going to fuck it up, might as well fuck it up some more. Who gives a shit? 4th and 3 for the Cleveland Brownies out of the gun. It's going to be Jerome Ford as your running back to the right-hand side. 3 wide receivers left. David Njoku lined up as a slot to the right. Snap is down. 4-man rush. Winston in the pocket. Still looking. Throws to his check down. It's going to be caught by David Njoku. And he's going to be down for a first. It will be a first down either way. But I think he's going to be down at about the 30-yard line. He wants to say he wasn't touched. He'll be down at the Browns' 40. But we'll see. It's going to be a good punt. Yeah, he's down. Beanie Bishop down him with the tackle. It's going to be a first down at about the 38-yard line. Yep, the Steelers are going to challenge that, and they will accept that. Beanie Bishop was there with the tackle. Oh, the Dolphins got a red zone. Uh-oh. The Dolphins got a call. That ain't good. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. AAA, Raheem Morris equals David Culley with a ring. Oh, remember, Raheem Morris was far too green in the beginning, and yep, Pittsburgh's challenging the rule. Hopefully this is a Mike Tomlin success story. He should get it. Yeah, he should get this. Yeah, he is touched. He is touched with the right hand. So this should be down. So this will be a good call. Ooh, the Jags made a defensive stop. Did the Jags win Tank Bowl? I think the Jags won Tank Bowl. Or actually, wait, they lost Tank Bowl. Jags, you may have won the game, but you may have lost the chance to draft Travis Hunter. That's not good. Several turnovers on downs for the Jags. It's this is one of the games of our time. One of the games of our time. It's F's in the chat for Jacksonville. They may have fucked their own tank. Because Tennessee's just that bad. Here's the thing. Players aren't going to tank. Dougie P's not going to tank, but I mean, once again, that might cost him Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter might be a Titan. Well, Tony Khan, he's going to create a neck brace for his TNA sketch. Or AEW sketch. And Dallas Goodman for 2. Now I want an entire Magic School Bus NFL parody. No, I'm already doing Fighting Around the World by George Pickens. Well, Falcons, what happened? Falconing happened. Falconing happened. That's what happened. Dolphins are charging. 9:04 left in the fourth quarter. They are going for the red zone drive to stay alive in the season. Tampa Bay has taken an 11-point lead. Desmond Mitter is playing, so yeah, you're done. Tampa Bay, get the fuck out of here. I mean, Tampa Bay is going to lead the division, and Minnesota is doing this. Oh, Kirk got picked! Kirk got picked. Great. Great, buddy. Yeah, they're going to call a delay of game here, but it's actually a good snap on Jameis Winston. But the ruling is overturned. He's at the 31. It's a 1st and 10 out of the gun. Jerry Jeudy moves to the right-hand side. 3 wide receiver set. Jerome Ford, your running back. Snap down. Fakes the handoff. It's an RPO by Jameis Winston scrambling forward past the first down marker and a little bit further. Out of bounds. Gains 11. Out of bounds far side. Patrick Queen pursuing him with the tackle there. First down Cleveland. 11:26 and ticking left in the fourth quarter. And Paul Jackson, Titans, Jags, greatest game. Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. I mean, I feel like Cousins, just look at the flowers, dude. He's cooked. And Jacksonville has fucked up their tank. The Titans are officially eliminated, but we knew this weeks ago. First and 10 out of the empty set gun. 3 wide receivers right hand side. David Njoku is your slot. Snap is down. Rushing for the Steelers. Throws over the middle. Deflected. Incomplete. Patrick Queen on the coverage. David Njoku's looking for a flag. He will not get it. Queen with good coverage on Njoku down the middle. Incomplete on the crossing route. It's 2nd and 10 coming up. I can see why Njoku wanted the flag. He's getting like a little touching right here, but I think it's clean enough that it's not going to be called. Ooh, last one. Which one is more powerful, falconing or charging? Falconing blew a 28-3 lead. The falconing is more potent, especially in the Super Bowl. The Falcons were choking since the Chargers were babes. You have to remember that. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Counterplay to Jerome Ford. Breaks a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and he's going to get wrapped up immediately by several Steelers, including Joey Porter Jr. and Peyton Wilson. Loss of 3. Nick Herbig was the one who disrupted the play and the first thing, and yeah. Well, Sean Marion, they should have picked a pass rusher, but the problem is with Cousins, he's not what he was. 3rd and 14 out of the gun. 3 wide receivers set. Jerome Ford is your running back. Snap is down. 3-step drop. Throws his check down to David Njoku. He catches it. He's going to gain about 10 to the 45-yard line. It's going to be a 4th down and mid-range at the 45-yard line with 10-10 ticking in the 4th quarter. Well, Sabashito, Quinn always gets a... I don't think Quinn really gets a pass. He's always been labeled a choker. Why does Shanahan get a pass? It's a 4th and 6. Watts sitting on the sidelines, and it'll be 9:50 left in the 4th quarter. Browns lining up in the gun. 2 wide receivers left, 1 right. Judy's your lone setback to the right. Jerome Ford, your running back to the right-hand side. Steelers rushing 5. Winston throws away in the pocket. It's going to be caught by Elijah Moore. Out of bounds, far side. Gains 7 or 8. That's enough for a 1st down. Clock continues to roll for the Cleveland Browns. 9:35 and ticking. And we're still rolling down. Well, Carolina's moving down the field probably because... Eagles things, I guess. And the Falcons just did a neutral zone infraction, and oh Jesus Christ! The Saints are in. The Giants are in Saints territory. That's shocking. Winston throws far side, caught by Jerry Jeudy. Gains 7. Going to be taken down to about the 40-yard line of the Steelers, or close to it. Falcons still have a chance, 21-35. Panthers are moving down the field. 2 minutes left, 16-22. Philadelphia lead. Raiders have kicked a field goal. It's a 1-score game again in Tampa. 2nd and 2. Dolphins and Jets have tied at 23. Out of the gun is Winston. Winston rolling out near side in the pocket. Has to evade pressure from 2 Steelers. Still moving forward as the 1st down and a little bit more. And runs out of bounds with Peyton Wilson giving pursuit. It's another 1st down. Gains 5. Gronk continues to push with 8:41 in the 4th quarter. 1st down, Cleveland. They're still moving forward, but once again, they're down by 20. They need a miracle and then some to happen. And it's very possible. You have to remember, it's Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston always makes the miracles happen. You cannot deny the miracles, especially for Jameis Winston. And Paul Craig, Carolina Eagles game's getting interesting. Exactly. They're getting it's going to be a shotgun throw over the middle. It's going to be caught there by James Prochet. First time I've heard that name, former Raven, 5th-year player of SMU. Clock still continues to tick. Caught in midfield down to about the 29-yard line, 2nd and 5. 8:05 left in the 4th quarter. Jameis out of the gun. Jerome Ford to his right-hand side. Njoku tight end to the right. Your slot receiver is to the right as well. I believe that's Judy. Or that's Elijah Moore. Snap is down, rushing 4. Winston in the pocket, delivers, far side, caught on the middle by James Prochet again. It's going to be a 1st down to the 15-yard line. B.D. Bishop and Dante Jackson in on the tackle there. 1st down, moving the chains back and forth. 7:45 and ticking left in the 4th quarter. And hold on, we got another bot. Another bot. Bots. The Steelers are programmed by AI bots. Help. 1st and 10 out of the empty set gun. Jerome Ford moves to the inside tight end slot position. Steelers rushing 4. Winston, 3-step drop, stands firm in the pocket, throws near side, delivered to Njoku. Caught! Touchdown Browns! A needed lifeline for Cleveland. And they're back in business with a nice drive for David Njoku. That's going to be a touchdown. Their first one since the 1st quarter. Only ends 24 unanswered points. See, that's the athleticism of David Njoku. What, the Giants? The Giants have a 1st and goal at the 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Giants have scored points. Duck and cover. Now, here's the problem. If Hopkins makes those field goals, this is a 1-score game. And shockingly, he did not shank the extra point. We got to kill off all the bots. We got to send the eagle landings. Hyper Mario Sunshine. Waiting for Bills Rams also. I know it's football right now, but Aaron Boone Overmanager 2024 is almost going to be gone soon. I mean, we'll see. We're still waiting on a few things. It's 4th down Panthers. Panthers do or die time. And a 4th and 7 at their own 49. Let's take a look here. I mean, I see if I can get NFL Red Zone, but unfortunately Steelers are happening right now. The Giants are moving the football. It is a 1st and goal at the 1. This is not a drill, my friends. This is not a drill. The Giants are moving the football. They are moving the football, and they might score a touchdown. God help us all. Good Lord indeed. Still plenty of time in this Browns-Steeler game, just to let you know, 7:19 and ticking left in the 4th quarter. Still a lot of time in Jets-Dolphins, and that's tied at 23. Hopkins will be back to kick this off again. Oh, the Panthers got a 1st down. They did get the 1st down. They're down to the Philadelphia 32. They're going to kick it away. Over towards Cordell Patterson. He'll just let that glide into the end zone and gently roll out to the end zone out of bounds for a touchback. And the Steelers will get it at the 30-yard line. Vikings are moving the ball again. They're back in the red zone. Dolphins get the ball back on a punt. The Panthers are still moving forward there. I'm waiting to see what happens, but they do need a touchdown. Are they trying to say that, yeah, that ball was now dropped. That's a touchdown. Hold on. Throws Raiders QB plans. AOC sucks. AOC ain't good. We'll see if Bryce Young's cooking soon. 1st and 10. Out of the single back set, 2 tight ends to the left-hand side. Lone receiver to the right is Calvin Austin. Back in the backfield is Najee Harris. Moves towards the far side. Can't get there, though. Wrapped up in the backfield by, that is going to be Winston Reed, who had a big role in their last game a couple weeks ago. The rookie from Weber State. And it'll be 2nd and 11. I think the Steelers is more interested in just letting clock roll at this point. It's a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 coming up for Pittsburgh Steelerinos. Raiders are still moving the ball with haste. 44 seconds in Panthers, Carolina. Or Eagles, Panthers. And it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 4 coming up again for the Panthers. 2nd and 11 single back set. Jalen Warren with the handoff. Bursts forward past the original line of scrimmage. Still moving forward. He's going to be chucked down at about the 32-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 7. Or a 3rd and 8, I should say. I thought he was able to stay up. I guess not. And the Giants have scored a touchdown and converted the 2-point conversion. Yep, he's down right there. That's right. Okay. He's down. They made a good call. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 6:10 left in the 4th quarter. 4 for 11 on 3rd down to the Steelers. 4 wide receiver set out of the guns, Russell Wilson. 5 on the line for the Browns. Press coverage far side out of the nickel. Wilson delegating at the line, 6 minutes and ticking. Darnell Washington moves inside. 5 seconds left. Jalen Warren moves from right to left. Browns showing pressure. Heavy blitz for the Browns. Wilson's going to throw it deep. Caught by Scotty Miller. They're going to rule it as a catch. Scotty Miller on the fade deep route. Moonball go brrrr. Scotty Miller lands with his butt. 1st down Steelers. Martin Emerson with the tackle, but not enough. Scotty Miller was able to get both feet down, and the Steelers are able to move. Cleveland's challenging out of desperation. I get why they're doing it. They're going to lose it. But I see why they're doing it. This is just desperation. They're trying to get the ball back. Completely understandable. Whoop. Hold on. We got another bot. Another bot. But did the Panthers score a touchdown? Did the Panthers score a touchdown? Oh, shit. Everyone, panic. Calm down. Did the Panthers score a touchdown? I don't think so, but the Giants have scored a touchdown, and we're going to alarm it for that. Yeah, that's a catch. Both feet are down. I mean, I get why they're challenging it, but the problem is it's too late. Oh, wait, the Eagles did it back? Well, Matthew, it's not the explosive. Oh, the Panthers didn't blow it. They're lucky to even be in this game. So, you know what? I'll give them credit for fighting. I mean, Philly, it kind of took them lightly, but Saquon's just being Saquon. And, yeah, well, at least Bryce isn't completely unsalvageable. And the Vikings have just put it away, 41-21. Dolphins still pushing the ball. And this is probably going to bury it for the Buccaneers and Raiders. They're burying it there. Yeah, they are ball on the field stands. Steeler ball first down, and the Browns are charged a precious timeout. I get why they did it once again. They're doing it out of desperation. Because at this point, you're down by 14. You want to see if you can get the ball back. And that was a crucial play. That might have ended the game. But we'll see how this goes. 5:32 left in the fourth quarter. It's a 1st and 10. Clock stops on the challenge. Actually, it's going to not keep going there. Scotty Miller moves far side. Najee Harris, your single back set. Ben Skoranek in the game, moves in motion. 3 wide receivers to the right-hand side. 5 on the line for the Browns. Press coverage for the Browns. Cross play, far side over to Najee Harris. He tries to get past several tackles, still moves past. Gets past the line of scrimmage and gets about 2. So that actually could have been a loss of 3. Gains 2 in the play, so not bad. 5:20 and ticking left in the fourth quarter. Tackle there by Jordan Hicks, as well as, I believe, the Grant Del Pit of Misery, Dilly Dilly. Dilly Dilly. Sam Darnold has 5 touchdowns, by the way. Whew. Man, Sam. Now you want someone who's cooking, it's Sam Darnold. The King Barrel Maker. We should take the Eagles win and give it to someone else. Preferably the Steelers. Next week. 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. Fakes the handoff. Rolls over towards Cordell Patterson. He fumbles the ball. He fucked the ball. And it's recovered by the Browns at midfield. Ah, son of a bitch. Cordell. Cordell, why? Brother, we're always the last game standing. Well, I mean, it pretty much turns into like an arm punt in a way. But recovered by Myles Garrett, strip fumble, and that's just how life goes. God damn it. God damn it. It's a 1st and 10 for the Browns in midfield. Out of the gun is Jameis Winston. 3 wide receivers set. Elijah Moore moves in motion. Fakes motion. David Njoku, your tight end, lined up in the inside slot. 4 on the line rushing 4. Browns still moving the pocket. Throws to his check down. Caught by Jerome Ford. Back to the 45. Breaks a tackle. He's still breaking tackles. Gets past the first down marker in a little bit, then some. And he's going to let the clock continue to roll out of Ford progress. It gains 10. Enough for a first down. Still moving back. 4:27 and ticking left in the fourth quarter. I mean, Red Viper, that's what the script describes, man. That's what the script says. You need to move the fumble. Well, MVTS, it moves because it's a bunch of running and fumbles. 4:14 left in the fourth quarter. Out of the gun. 3 wide receivers set. Njoku lined up as your outside slot. 4 on the line for the Browns. Jerome Ford's your running back. Snap is down. 3-step drop. Winston throws it far side. Deflected. It's picked. Intercepted by James Pierre. It went out of the reach of Elijah Moore. And the turnovers are being baked deliciously. Let me get that sound effect. I need that sound effect, baby. Hold on. I need the sound effect here. James Pierre. James Pierre in for an injured Dante Jackson. Hold on, Jameis. What you making, buddy? Ooh, it's a delicious turnover thanks to an overthrow of Elijah Moore. Jameis, you need to keep praying you fuck the ball. There's a whole lot of fucking to the ball today. I don't know if that was deflected by Deshaun Elliott, but It was an inaccurate pass. I mean, I don't know if Elijah Moore was able to actually back it. Wait, Derek Carr's injured? Oh, shit. Is Derek Carr hurt? That's not good if it is. It's a 1st and 10 single back set for the Steelers. Bunch set. Lone receiver Scotty Miller. Hand it off over to Najee Harris. Tries to break to the outside. Can he get past one tackler? He does not. Wrapped up by Denzel Ward on the solid one-on-one coverage. Wrapped up on the foot. Loss of 1. But the clock continues to roll, which is what the Steelers want. Yeah, the Falcons are just mega cooked right now. Yeah, Jake Hayner is in at quarterback in New Orleans. The Giants have a chance to steal this one away. It's at the Pittsburgh 36. Browns take their 2nd timeout. So you're in do or die time if you're Cleveland. Giants have the ball at the 14. Their own 14. Buccaneers pretty much have this game won. It's 28-13. Falcons and Vikings is pretty much over. Panthers, Eagles. Eagles pull out the escape and still stay alive at 11-2. The Panthers are out of the playoffs. But at least Bryce Young is not a total loss. Jags and Titans. The Jags may have fucked their tank. That was one of the games of our time. 2nd and 11. 3 tight end set. Lone wide receiver far side is Scotty Miller. Jalen Warren is the running back. He gains 2. It's going to be taken down there by Devin Bust, the former Steeler and player linebacker out of Michigan. And the Clowns will take their final I think I said Clowns instead of Browns, but I mean, they might as well be the Clowns with the way they're playing right now. All Horizon, I mean, the Raiders are going to want that for Cam Ward. F's in chat for Panthers eliminated. I mean, dude, with how bad they were in the early part of the season, dude, you're happy if you're a Panthers fan. Just out of no expectations. You're at least showing progress. So at this point, it's whatever. And the thing is, the Bucs shouldn't even be in this position. The Falcons have just shit the bed. Will the Giants have enough to do it, though? That's the question. We'll see. It's a 3rd and 9 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Out of the gun is Russell Wilson, Jalen Warren to his left-hand side. It's a 4 wide receiver set with Darnell Washington and Pat Freiermuth lined up as slot receivers. 4 on the line for the Browns. Out of the nickel. Press coverage on both wide receivers. Darnell Washington moves to the inside to the right of Wilson. And their flags on the play. It's pre-jump. This might be a false start. We'll see. Myles Garrett's signaling a false start, and that is a false start. It is going to be a false start on Dan Moore Jr. That's a 5-yard penalty. Move it back. 3:48 left in the 4th quarter, just to let you know. It's 4:05. You know where your kids are? Probably watching Steeler football. But we'll see. Moore got a little antsy, but that's all you can say. That is all you can say. Well, Stephon, for 2, it took this long for the Panthers to be eliminated. The NFC's a mess. There are a bunch of teams in the playoffs that are like 6-6, 7-5. That's why. 3rd and 14 for the Steelers. Out of the gun once again. 4-man rush. Wilson steps up in the pocket. Has to evade the side. He takes the sack. Myles Garrett with his first sack of the game. Might be his second, but it's a loss of 5. But the clock continues to run, which is what's most important. Dan Moore just got beaten alive. He actually beat 2 Steelers linemen there, him and Ciumalo. Yeah, great spin move by Myles Garrett. And Russell Wilson is able to just hold on to the ball, cough it up, and the Steelers are going to have to punt, and they'll probably burn all this time. 3:17 with 13 seconds left on the clock. Kadarius Toney will be back to return. 3:10 now. Waitman lined up at his own 6. Steelers at the 21. And I think they're just going to take the timeout. Yep, Steelers are going to call their timeout, burn all their clock to 3:03 left in the 4th quarter. Yep, no George Pickens here. Sammy Darts with the MVP. So we'll see here. The Giants did get a first down. They could go to overtime and make this fucking miserable. Whew. Jets and Dolphins, 23-23. Falcons, Vikings is pretty much over. Saints, the Giants are just the question of can they get offense? That's the real question here. The Saints are pretty much done, but that's just how it is. So, Browns will probably get this back with about 2:55. They need 2 scores, 2 touchdowns to even have a chance in this game. Kadarius Toney will be back to return at about his own 30-yard line. Snap is down. Punts away, and it's a beaut. It's going to be skied up towards the 30. Moves back to the 20-yard line. Kadarius Toney's going to muff the ball. He muffed the ball. Kadarius Toney fucked the ball, and Ben Skoronek's going to scoop it up in front of him. Oh my goodness, Kadarius Toney has returned. 2-time Super Bowl champion, my fucking ass. Kadarius, get yourself to the bus pile, my friend. 5 points as his spank bang material for the night. You fucked the ball. Oh. All of New York loves that Kadarius Toney. What a terrible, terrible turn of events. And now that pretty much seals the game. This is game over. And now the Steelers can just run the clock out, go to the 2-minute warning, kick your field goal, be up by 17 or 16, and you're done. Well, Toney more than threw another game. Well, MTVS, he got signed to the practice squad this week. I didn't realize he was on the active roster. I thought he was on the practice squad. They must have moved him up for the game. It's a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. 3 tight end set, wide receiver flank to the right is Van Jefferson. Handoff over to Najee Harris. Breaks to the far side. Still moving forward past the line of scrimmage down to the 16. And he'll be taken out of bounds. Not smart to go out of bounds, but Martin Emerson Jr., I think Najee's blaming himself for that one, but I mean, not a big deal. 2:48 left in the 4th. Well, JMR, that's not really Danny Smith. I love how they show Danny Smith every time another special teams fucks up. That's great. That's truly great. One of the camera angles of our time. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line. Same formation as last time. Another handoff to Najee Harris. Is going to move up the middle. Gains 1. They're going to try and push the field, but they're going to call it a lack of forward progress. But the clock continues to tick, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So no big deal either way. No harm, no foul. And they'll probably let this ride to the 2-minute warning and then go from there. That's just life. The Giants are the 2-minute warning as well. 3rd and 9 at the Giants 38. Browns and Steelers doing their thing. 2,200 people watching right now. Appreciate each and every one of you left. Firefox for 5. As an Eagles fan, I can finally breathe. Sweet, sweet, sweet victory. And the Jets are in field goal range. I mean, Corey Tippett's, well, Toney, not just that, he did that really stupid play with the throwing the football, which cost them 15 yards. Browns are doing this themselves. Well, Giants, it's not just that the Browns can't beat people under 40 degrees, and it's also that, it's game over if the Dolphins lose this. We'll move to red zone once this game is over, but we're pretty much at that point right now. Seahawks and Cardinals have just gotten underway. Kyler Murray trying to get revenge for that awful performance against Seattle 2 weeks ago. Yep, it's an update. Aaron Rodgers has surpassed 300 passing yards in the game for the first time since December 2021. So, that just goes to show how bad the Dolphins' defense is. And also an update here. Will Levis has aggravated his sprained AC joint. He played through the pain. That might be his season. It might be Miles Rudolph time, which would explain why the Titans were so bad. But the Titans are out. The Panthers are out. Jets and Dolphins still doing their thing. Got 2 minutes left in this game. Hold on to your butts, kids. I mean, we're now in victory formation right now after that Kadarius Toney stuff. Harry Toad, 21 for 10. Please don't flame the Eagles too hard. We were pretending to be the Steelers playing down to our competition. See you next... And Locke threw a pick. And Rodgers threw a sack. Locke threw a pick. Well, the Giants continue their tank. You're going to get Shedeur Sanders. Or Drew Aller. It's Mason Rudolph. Yep, Mason Rudolph. Wait, did I say Miles Rudolph? Oh, goddamn. I'm getting a portmanteau. I'm getting that confused. And the Jets are going to kick the field goal to see if they can do it here. But yeah, Harry Toad. I mean, the Panthers are a better team than they were at the start of the year. They're at least showing progress. So the Eagles do this, but Saquon's too much of a beast. Blinky with 2 Ys for 5. My Vikings aren't dancing in the rain today. 40 points feels good. They proved you wrong. P.S. Let us have this week till January. Tree, love the content. Dude, the Falcons suck. You did what you had to do. I'll give you credit there. But the Falcons are just... I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Ooh, the Jets have the lead. The Jets have the lead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, my friends. But it's a 3rd and 5. First down ends the game. It's a first down. The Jets have the lead. It's a toss play to Najee Harris. Moves forward. He's got the first down. Game over. Najee Harris with the first down, and that will do it in Pittsburgh. The Steelers are 10-3. The Giants are alive. The Jets are ahead by 3. This game's over. The Steelers are going to pull out the dub. I mean, mostly because the Browns are inferior and the Browns keep doing it to themselves. Like 2 missed field goals by Dustin Hopkins, the Kadarius Toney being an idiot, 2 picks by Jameis Winston. That's what did him in. Steelers have had some mistakes, but the Browns just had way too many. Steelers will be moving into victory formation. Russell Wilson takes the snap from Frazier, and he will take a knee to go down to the 6-yard line, and they will do it one more time. And the Steelers will go to 10-3 and maintain their lead in the AFC North. And that will probably clinch a playoff spot if things go according to plan. But we need a few things to happen. But once again, Pittsburgh, 10-3. Take a moment, it'll last longer. But at the same time, you know what? I think it's time for some good old PA polka. The Pennsylvania polka doing its thing right now. We bring out the pizza and we bring out the Jeebus. Hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. The final knees down, and the Pittsburgh Steelers have done the thinkable. They kind of fucked the ball, but not really-ish. But Jameis Winston's magic did not come true. He did pray to the Lord for pick 6s, but he was not delivered from picks itself. The ovens were delivered, and the Browns are now out of the playoffs. Deshaun Watson is your problem. Get the fuck rid of him. Jameis Winston should have been starting for you the whole year, and you might have had a few more wins in the year and still be alive. We bring out the Jeebus. All the good stuff here. Red Zone. NFL Red Zone. Oh, wait, hold on. So they have Jets-Dolphins on right now. We'll continue this game in the meantime. It is 41 seconds left in Jets-Miami. Rene Gaultier, it's polka time. Vinay for 2. Cue the Steelers polka. Let's fucking go. Yes, sir. Anitek for 5. Skull him here after the Vikings game. Let's fucking go. Hey, you did well. Congratulations, boys. 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. 2 out of the gun. Rushing for the Jets. Rolls out right-hand side. Tua slings it. Caught by Tyreek Hill. He's close to field goal range. 35 seconds left out of bounds. Drew Lock throws got to Tyrone Tracy. Delivered at the 35 down to the 40-yard line. 1:14 and ticking left in that game. They have to get into field goal range with 1:10 left in the 4th quarter. You know what? I'm calling all the games. I'm calling all the goddamn games. I don't give a shit. It's all the games right now. I don't care. We'll go to the end of these games because we got some action. Lock out of the gun. Delivers. Follows it far side. I think, did he catch that? They're going to roll it incomplete. Malik Neighbors was the attempted receiver there. 55 seconds left, 2nd and 10. Tua out of the gun. Now rolling heavy press coverage for the Jets. Rolling 5 at the line. Out of the gun. Devon Achane moves out. It's empty set. Tua in the pocket. Delivers a moon ball far side. Incomplete. Miscommunication there. I believe that's with Waddle. And it's going to be a 2nd and 1. Malik Neighbors nearly caught that, by the way. Yeah, actually what happened was it got caught up. 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line for the New York Giants. Drew Lock out of the gun. 3 wide receiver set. Snap is down. Rushing 4. Lock in the pocket. Delivers. Deflected at the line. Incomplete. Deflected at the line. I think that was Granderson who deflected that ball. It's going to be a 3rd and 10 coming up. We'll do it after these drives because we've got some action going on right now. Rene Gauthier. Joshua Spencer for 279. We'll do it after the 2nd and 10 empty set gun. 5 at the line. Snap is down. Tua delivers a catch to Jalen Waddle there in field goal range down to the 34-yard line. 25 seconds left and ticking. They're probably going to spike the ball. It's out of the gun. Once again, out of the no huddle, 15 seconds and ticking. Tua, 3rd and 4, delivers, single back, it's incomplete. Missed Tyreek Hill by a second. Drew Lock looking, 3rd and 10, delivers, out the middle, incomplete again. Wandale Robinson looking for the flag, but unfortunately not there right now. 4th and 4 coming up. Jason Sanders out to kick a relatively long 50-yard field goal. We're doing all of it right now. Fuck it. I'm calling all the games. All the games, goddammit. You know what, Kevin? Take us home. Kevin, fuck it. We're calling both games. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'm calling both games.
We're calling all the games. Jason Sanders. It's going to be a 52-yard attempt for the right hash. Giants are going to ice the kicker with their final timeout. 4th and 10 for the Giants. Out of the gun. 3 wide receivers set. Jaron Tracy running back to the right-hand side, rushing for the Saints. Lock in the pocket, steps up forward, still delivering, still has to run for it. Is he going to get the first down? Yes, he does. Still moving forward. He's in field goal range, down to the 40, down to the 35. Horse, cock, lock, ribbling the back of the 5, and it's a first down for the Giants down to the 35-yard line in field goal range. The good stuff happening now. Oh, my goodness. Let's do it here. 52-yard field goal for the Jets and Dolphins back in the front. Drew Lock making it happen with his feet and gets them right out of the frying pan into the fire. 4th and 4. It's the right hash 52-yard field goal attempt for Jason Sanders. Will he be delivering the chicken or will he choke like a chicken? We will see. 52-yarder, 12 seconds left. Right hash. Snap is down. The kick is up. It's tried. It's true. Through the middle. And the kick is good. It's good. The Dolphins have tied the game with 7 seconds left. And Tua has delivered, and we have the overtime goods right now. 7 seconds left. We'll keep going until the Giants game heads to OT or not. But it's a shotgun formation for Drew Lock. Lock delivers a check down over to Malik Neighbors. Caught. He breaks 2 tackles. Still moving forward down to the 15. Still back to the 10. Back to the 8-yard line. Moving forward. Malik Neighbors breaking tackles, making jukes. 27 seconds left and ticking. Drew Lock delivering at the line. Going to the no huddle. He's going to try and spike it. Still moving back there. 4 seconds left. Delivered. Spiked. At the 12-yard line. Still going there. They have a chance for OT, or they could go for the touchdown. There's still plenty of time to do a couple of plays in the meantime. Oh, my fucking goodness. Rene Gauthier, too many teams tanking to ruin another QB. Oh, dude, they think the QB's the answer. It's a quarterback league. 2nd and 10 with 20 seconds left. Empty set shotgun. 4 wide receivers set tight end to the right-hand side. Rushing 4. Lock in the pocket. I think they're going to call a false start on the left tackle. False start on number 75. Still looking back in there. 7 seconds left. And New York Jets, Miami, 26-26. Still moving back in the pocket there. Good stuff. You know what? As I say, Kevin, I'm doing all of them. I'm calling all the games, goddammit. All of them. Sanders kicks it away to the Jets. They're going to let it bounce into the touchback for the 30-yard line. No timeouts. They're not going to do anything back there in the meantime. Good old Tank Bowl. You got to love it, my friends. You got to love it. 2nd and 10. Actually, this is going to be a 1st and 15. 2nd and 15, I should say. 20 seconds left at the 17-yard line. 3 wide receivers set shotgun, tight end moving to the right-hand side. Rushing 4. Lock in the pocket, steps up, delivers, fires over the middle. Incomplete. Wandale Robinson was the intended receiver. Harris on the coverage. 3rd and 15 with 16 seconds left. You've got one more shot to get to the end zone, but otherwise it's going to be another overtime game. 1st and 10 for the New York Jets. At the 30-yard line, Tua Tagovailoa ready to go to overtime and do all this wonderful stuff in the meantime. Adrian Ortiz for 20. Love the stream. It's absolute cinema. I mean, I wouldn't say it's Scorsese cinema. I'd probably say it's more Uwe Boll cinema. They're going to throw a check down catch over towards CJ Uzoma, and that will end the quarter. And we're going to overtime and wonderful sudden death. The sudden death overtime is such in the wonderful life itself. We got to talk about this, my friends. Come on. Sudden death. All the sudden death. We got to talk about that in the meantime. All the success. And now a field goal attempt for Graham Gano, who's just come off the IL. 11 seconds left, 4th and 15 for the New York G-Men. Such is life itself. Oh my goodness. Oh my beautiful goodness. 2,000 people watching me ramble on about streaming both these games, all the games. Will we get another sudden death? It's 35 yards from the dead center. Gano. Snap down. It's blocked. They blocked it. No good. The Giants tank still lives on. The Saints pull out the bullshit at the last moment. Oh my goodness. The G-Men fucked it up. But good news, boys. You're going to get your chance at Cam Ward. The Giants fans are sad. Don't be sad. You could have another quarterback to ruin in the draft. Raiders fans are livid. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not the tank. Anything but the tank. Ah, I think it was blocked. Let's see what happened here. Did he shank it or what? Yes, it was blocked by Brazil. Yes, it was blocked by his right hand. Oh, my goodness. The tank is alive. You fucked the ball. And that will do. That is just how life goes. And you know what? Just for good measure, I'm not going to do overtime, but good news here. They might legitimately be going to the Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl. We're going to Super Bowl. I'm not even joking. We're going to Super Bowl. That's incredible. Dude, this is fucking awesome. To the Intermobile! And that will do it for one of the streams of our time. Steelers have pulled out the dub 27-14. Another 10-win season that should solidify a playoff berth either way. No 9-8 this season, motherfuckers. Don't think about it. But I will say the Yinzermobile is riding high today, especially after those Jameis Winston turnovers. Tony Nicolaude, point of view, you are a New York Giants fan. Yes, sir. You are absolutely a New York Giants fan, if I say so myself. But guys, girls, whomever you are out there, thank you for watching. I wish you all a great night. Thank you all for joining me in my rambling and bullshit. This has been another week of Steeler football. See you next week at 4:15 for Eagles Steelers, which should be a fucking barn burner. Oh my goodness, it's going to be hell on earth. Enjoy it, my friends. Take care. Let's kick some Philly ass this week. Fuck those fucking fuckers.